Next, serial. I beg to mention item number 7 and item number 11 for withdrawal.
Just stop, just stop. Item number?
7
Hmm.
and 11 for withdrawal.
Want to withdraw?
Yes.
But Mr. R. Learned counsel for the petitioner, who on instructions prays for withdrawal of this represent is also the matter. Prayer accepted. The case stands dismissed on withdrawal. 7 and 11. Huh?
Oh, keep it.
May it please your lordship. My lord, I beg to mention item number 54 of supplementary list, my lord.
We'll take it up.
My lord, that matter, my lord, she has already been granted, my lord, allowed to hold the current size of incest headmaster. So
So I
that-
think
yes.
just let those matters
Fine,
be,
fine.
because we find some inconsistency in 53 and 54.
My lord,
I want to know this stand. We'll not
Yes.
solve, we'll withdraw it. We'll allow you to withdraw,
Fine.
but just I want to know the stand of the.
my lord.
May it please your lordship. Do you
Be
consider,
here, Mr. Das. We'll take care of it. Hmm?
do you consider back to mention item 40 and 41 your lordship?
What? E.
40 and 41.
Yes, yes. It's already
After 3 weeks, your lordship.
on the prayer of Mr. Your fault,
Mine
the
for just
private
one-
respondent,
mine
Mr.
for-
A. Das, appearing on behalf of Learned Counsel for the respondent number 4. Submits, praise that the matters be taken up after 4 weeks. For some, after 4 weeks, to stop. Accordingly, this matter after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registrar. 40, 41. 34.
Much obliged, your lordship.
My lord,
May I please your lordship? I beg to mention 8 and 25. Adjournment for a day, lordship.
Okay. On the prayer made on behalf of Mr. D.
Deal here, lordship.
D. Mia, comma, lives this matters after 4 weeks.
Lordship.
No, 4 weeks. No. Lives this matters on here, video. After equality.
8 January.
8,
Lordship.
8/1/2020.
Please, your lordship.
Yes.
I beg to mention item number 49, lordship.
Hmm.
This matter may come up after review vacation, lordship. Is it content matter, lordship?
What happened to that?
Lordship, Principal Soyang College issued non-roll certificate wrongly. It is being rectified, lordship.
Then what is left here?
After vacation, lordship. Review vacation.
If everything is done, the orders are complied with, why keep it pending? Anyway,
After review.
on the prayer of Ms. R.
I
Decker,
beg to-
Learned Counsel for the petitioner, who submits that the process for implementation of the directions passed by this court in the matter is underway, and accordingly. Place for listing of this matter on 8, 9, you,
22.
22, 1/2024, for placing on record the further developments taking place. Accordingly, the matter is adjourned, till list on soon.
may I please your lordship?
Hmm.
Lordship, in respect of item number 40, my lord.
40.
Yes,
40 and 41, I had mentioned, you know, he.
I am
40 and
appearing on behalf of the petitioner B. Progressor, my lord.
Fine.
My lord, one accommodation, my lord, if the date is fixed, if the date is given after the
He
being
wants a fixed date. your
fixed date, my lord.
Item number 40, 41, or given this
41.
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Date
On second
2nd of
February.
February.
of that, my lord.
Apply, you know.
Thank you.
May I please, your lordship?
Fixed by registry to null again, second. Yes,
My lord, I beg to mention item number 20, my lord. This matter may be adjourned for today and may be dictated after vacation.
No.
My lord,
you be here.
my lord, as per honorable court order, we have to require to file and additionally.
I'll take care, you be here. You be here.
May I please your lordship? I beg to mention for listing a motion matter, my lord.
What is your?
My lord, although the my lord meeting was adjourned for constitution of HMC of school, my lord, but the headmaster already submitted the list of my lord members to the authority for approval, my lord.
It has already been approved.
Not approved, my lord.
Tomorrow, my lord.
Obliged, my lord.
Before vacation, that much concession I must show to the council. Okay, fine. Yes,
Humbly beg to mention item 14 lordship.
What?
14 lordship.
14.
It may be kindly adjourned for the day.
It is that compassionate appointment matter.
No, lordship.
What is that matter? It's not 14 to. Oh, no, no.
Item 14 of daily list. Relating to appointment of the president of GB.
Okay. Okay. On what ground do you want an adjournment?
Lordship, conducting council has been out of station for some urgency.
List, item number 14, list this matter on 8/1/2024
Much obliged.
as paid for by Mr. NZ
NZ
Chaudhary,
Chaudhary.
by Mr. NZ Chaudhary, Learned Counsel for the petition.
I please, your lordship. Well, I beg to mention the matter for motion tomorrow, my lord.
What is the
The
urgency?
matter pertains to the formation of a school management committee.
Oh,
SMC was formed in violation of the rules, my lord.
oh,
Listed tomorrow, my lord. Next Martins.
be prepared with a question as to what your right is in such matters. Okay, I'll take it tomorrow, but I'll want an answer on this question.
Well.
First, that, then I'll go into the merits. Okay,
Well,
tomorrow.
well.
Please, your lordship, I beg to mention item number 5. Lordship, to adjourn the matter.
Item number 5. No, after vacation. only. You wait. Mr. Gogoi was directed to receive some instructions. Will not pass any adverse orders. Who is appearing in this matter? Mr. J.P. Sharma. Item number 5. SKNS former.
Petitioners that.
You be here. We'll just see what instructions Mr. Gogoi has got. Okay. So when there is an order of the court, let's not make it an empty formality. I'll not pass any adverse orders. That much I can get. Yep.
Item for withdrawal, item number 53.
Now 53, 54 take again. We'll take it together. 54 together. Okay, but no let it give me. Yes, Mr. Das. Just call Mr. Das. Who is appearing for the Mr. Kaushik, you are appearing for the elementary in 53 and 54? Okay, let Mr. Das, I told him, we'll call it serially, don't worry. We'll take it up serial.
For motion, item 1.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, I may be allowed to withdraw with the liberty to file a.
I'll not give you a liberty. No liberty. Why? Why liberty? Huh? You want to try?
Lordship, subsequent development, this impugn order was temporary.
See my order. But, Mr.
And I may be simply allowed to withdraw. That is temporary.
Learned Counsel for the petitioner who submits on instructions that he may be permitted to withdraw the present writ petition. Full stop. Prayer accepted. The writ petition stands dismissed on withdrawal. Full stop. Liberty is granted to the petitioner only to refile the matter in the event there is a distinct and separate cause of action arising after arising in the matter.
Item 2.
Anyway, don't worry, I'll be here for some time.
May I please?
Yes,
Order was communicated by the DO madam.
no, that will not
After-
be done
after
because
filing
there
this-
is a clear-cut order of this court,
Yes,
huh?
yes, sir.
That the certified copy, that's duly certificate copy is served on the elementary exercise.
Yes, sir.
So,
After filing this petition, my lord.
no, that would be a different cause of action. This cannot be sustained because the violation will have occasion only after that.
Yes, my lord. I may
So
be.
you withdraw this,
Yes,
we will give
yes.
you a letter. Mr. R. Islam, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that due to, on account of a technical error existing in filing of the instant on-time application, he may be permitted to withdraw the same with liberty to refile. Full stop. The petitioner is accordingly permitted, the contempt petition stands dismissed on withdrawal, reserving liberty to the petitioner to refile the same if so advised.
Obliged.
Item 3,
Third, Ms. M. Purni, learned counsel for the petitioner, issue notice returnable in 4 weeks. Petitioner to take steps upon for service of notice upon the sole respondent by registered post with AD. Also, list after 4 weeks. With list accordingly after 4 weeks. Take steps within 2 days.
item 4. Item 4.
itu আপনি এটা কাম করবেন সেকেন্ড রাউন্ডত মাতি দিব টাইমিং করে দিচ্ছি
Item 5. Item 5.
Yes, what is your instructions in the matter?
My lord, maybe some due to communication gap, instruction is not received yet.
Why this was directed on
Maybe some. My lord, may fix it immediately after vacation, my lord. Otherwise also, my lord, the petitioner doesn't have a case. He is working in a non-sanctioned post.
this Mr.
donation of
Gogoi was
land
directed on 15/5
Yes, yes, my lord.
on the prayer made by the parties to the proceeding. List this matter after 2 weeks. On the next date, the Standing Council Higher Education Department shall place the stand of the said department on record.
Much of it.
Item 6.
Yes,
My lord, kindly see page 35. There are some inquiry.
that's it. It's nothing is left here.
Regarding this matter, we have not received any instruction.
No need, but the body has a validity of 3 years.
3 years.
So that validity is already over on 29/5/2023.
My lord.
None appears on behalf of the petitioners on call. Full stop. The petitioner, by way of instituting the present proceedings, have raised the demands against an order dated 29/5/2023 by which the SI of schools Sri Gangaram, it's page 35 would say, was allowed to act as the president, SMDC head of the school and to run the midday meal scheme and other developmental activities till constitution of a new SMC. Full stop. It is seen that the petitioner was nominated and allowed, was appointed as the president, SM School Management and Development, School Management Committee of Dumuria Pinakapara LP School as its president, as full stop, on 3/10/2023. Full stop. It is the contention of the petitioner in the writ petition that the validity of the said managing committee with the petitioner as its president is only up to 2/10/2023. Oh, no, I'm reading. To 10/2020 day. My presidency on 3/10/2020. Huh? and the validity is still 2/10/2023. Full stop. Accordingly, the validity of the managing committee, a school managing committee with the petitioner as its president having expired, there remains nothing to be adjudicated in the present proceedings. Accordingly, the writ petition stands dismissed as infructuous.
God bless.
Item matters passed any shall stand vacated. 7.
Nine.
9. 7 key. 7 to adjourn plan. Dispose to withdraw. Yes.
My lord,
Yes.
paper composition amendment.
Yes.
For the, my lord,
When did your father die?
Dukri Amra was died in 9/5/99, died in Hardness, my lord. After death of
99.
I proper petition, proper format.
Ah.
But at my post, one
Ah.
Omullo Kumar Sutroda was appointed. As being agreed, I filed and my lord, WBC before this honorable court,
Hmm.
WBC before the honorable court.
Hmm.
The order is my lord, annexure is my lord.
When did Ram Prasad Ray get appointment?
Huh?
Ram Prasad Ray, your brother.
You-
What is your age, John?
My
Today?
mother,
What is your age today?
Ramaphosa appointment, my lord, by separated.
No, what is your age today?
During that time, I am minor, my lord.
Minor,
Hmm.
99.
And then,
Come to page 21. You have brought on record document to show from some school certificate that your date of birth is 74.
Hmm.
But see your mother's affidavit. Who will know your age better than your mother? See the affidavit at page 21. Third paragraph.
Hmm.
There are 3.
Hmm.
Page 21.
That's 2 and 2.
Modern Ray.
There is time of my husband death.
Ah,
He-
Lucia Ray. See Modern Ray.
Hmm.
3B.
Hmm.
See the age.
Modern
38 years. 99, if you are 38, today how much it will be? Yes, madam, how much he will be?
Oh,
What would be his age? 38 in 2000, in 1999.
1999.
Nah,
Not 23.
add another 24 years. You have reached the age of superannuation already. If this is your age.
my lord.
There is no clarification why in your affidavit, in your petition that this is not your age. Typographical error.
As per
You don't have a metric certificate.
school
We
certificate.
will not believe this school certificate. We will go by what your mother has stated.
Is correct, my lord. School certificate.
School
Yes, sir.
certificate is 1974, page 18. Okay. Mr. Das,
Yeah, obliged, my lord.
better some other case. Okay. Likha. The petitioner,
3374. Date of birth, my lord.
that is your school certificate. Your mother says 38. Whom should we believe? Mother? Naturally. Your mother says 38 years, 99. What is left? You have already reached the age of superannuation. I'm not going into that dispute.
It is correct. It is correct, my lord.
Okay, take your seat. We'll just pass the order. The petitioner, by way of the present requisition, has raised a grievance with regard to non-consideration of his case for appointment on compassionate grounds pursuant to the death of his father. Non-consideration of his case for appointment on compassionate grounds by the authorities in pursuance to the death of his father. Full stop. The father of the petitioner, Dukhiram Ray, was a grade 4 while working as a grade 4 employee in Vivekananda Vidyapit HS School at New Bongaigaon, died in harness on 9/5/1999. Also, the petitioner has had thereafter on 25/5/1999 submitted an application praying for appointment on compassionate grounds. The same not being considered, the petitioner instituted WPC number 2348 of 2000 before this court, which was given a final consideration, while order dated 15/5/2000. Full stop. This court, while its said order had required the government to require the authorities to consider the case of the petitioner for appointment on compassionate grounds within 3 months from the date of receipt of a certified copy of the order. Full stop. Thereafter, there was no, thereafter, the matter was not pursued with. And all of a sudden, thereafter, intermittently, it is seen that the petitioner had approached the authorities, but there is no material to show as to why the orders of this court not being complied with, a recourse was made by way of an appropriate proceeding. By way of an appropriate proceeding before this court, to this court, full stop. It is seen that after a lapse of considerable period of time, on 31/5/2023, an application was made. A representation came to be made before the Director of Secondary Education Department, Assam, and the Inspector of Schools, claiming appointment on compassionate grounds. Full stop. The father of the petitioner had expired in 1999, in the year 1999, and thereafter, the petitioner had never thereafter the petitioner had approached this court in the year 2000, and in pursuance to directives passed by this court, while order dated 15/5/2000, it is seen that no steps were taken for 23 years till the submission of the representation dated 31/5/2023. Also, in that view of the matter, the petitioner and his family, having survived after the death of his father in 1999 for such long period of time, full stop, at this distant point, this court will not entertain the claim of the petitioner for a direction to the authorities for consideration of his case for appointment on compassionate grounds. Baki, it's a issue. Because very well. Writ petition stands dismissed.
My lord, as per law, my lord. My lord, I have been rendering service, my lord. 3 months.
Not in this case, Mr. Das. Some other case we will be with you.
My lord, as per law, late done for the.
No.
Ochuranjan done, my lord.
Ochot Ranjan Das all gone. Now latest 2023 Supreme Court, SSC Online Supreme Court 219.
My lord, I have.
Devabroto Tiwari, you read that. And if you have any further grievance, there are ways and methods to be filled. But as far as this court is concerned, this is the opinion.
My lord, may I allow to file additional evidence, my lord?
No. 99, 2000, 2014, 2014, 2023. Nothing in between. You wake up, you
My lord,
sleep. You wake up, you sleep. That is not compassionate.
My lord, this one not only lingering my case.
Huh?
Lingering my case. I am.
And secondly, Mr. Das, I have not gone into that question of your 38 years in 1999. If I go into that question, I need not write so much. One line, you are already over the age of superannuation. Next matter. Yes, Mr. Barvia. Yes.
My lord, in this case, my lord, petitioner before your lordship applied, my lord, for compassionate amendment with his HSLC qualification, my lord. HSLC qualification. And in the meantime, my lord, as my lord, compassionate appointment to be considered as per the prevailing and current qualification. Therefore, he submitted another certificate, my lord. This has been disputed. Therefore,
We will not consider that. Okay. 2012, your father died.
Yes.
Be that as it is. We are in 2023. In between, there was a consideration also made. Family has survived. Right? There is no legal right, vested right that you must get this appointment. In that view of the matter, Mr. Barvia.
my lord, here in this case, my lord, I have come my lord, against their impugn order, my lord, how they rejected me.
Where is that impugn order?
My lord, page 20, my lord.
20.
Yes, my lord. I am always eligible for grade 4, my lord. Page 20, my lord, relevant portion, page 21, my lord. I expect
20.
21, my lord, relevant portion of the minutes, my lord.
What is the name of your Rahmatullah Laskar, na?
Yes, my lord.
Where is Rahmatullah Laskar?
Page 21, my lord.
Page 30.
Page
Page 30 is the
30.
30.
Original, my lord, this is page
Rahmatullah.
47.
Applicant submitted certificate from an institution, public board not
My
recognized
lord,
by the
I
government.
expected, my lord, I have every right, my lord, to expect, my lord, higher. But if I am not eligible for teaching post, my lord, I am always eligible for, my lord, grade 4, my lord. That missed, my lord. And in this regard, my lord, one judgment, my lord, I have also, my lord, annexed, my lord, page relevant portion, page 40, my lord. And it is also, my lord, your lordship is aware, my lord, in the auspicious provision, it is clearly provided, my lord. No specific post can be claimed, my lord. As per
Okay,
qualification.
Lekha. Heard Mr. A.M. Borvia, learning counsel for the petitioner, as well as Mr. Who is appearing for Mr. A. Pukan,
1, 3, 5 and 6.
learned standing counsel, elementary education department, for respond number 1, 3,
5 and 6.
and
5 and 6.
5 and 6. Heard Ms. T. Das Burman,
Respondent 2 and 4.
for the respondents number 2 and the petitioner. The matter is being taken up for disposal at the motion stage as consented to by the learned counsel for the parties to the proceeding. Full stop. The petitioner's father, while for late Mokhtar Ali Laskar, while working as a head teacher of Saman Ali LP School, had died in earnest on 27/3/2012. Full stop. The petitioner thereafter, on 7/7/2012, had submitted his application for consideration of his case on compassionate grounds. Full stop. The application of the petition after long delay, the application of the petitioner not being considered, he had approached this court by way of instituting WPC number 4571 of 2019, and this court wide order dated where is that order?
Not an exam, my lord, 15/7/2019, my lord. Paragraph.
Order dated 15/7/2019. Where is that order?
My lord, I am not annexed this, my lord.
What was that order?
My lord, the page, my lord,
Where is your statement?
my lord, page 6, my lord.
That's why it's
Paragraph 4, my lord.
They had disposed of the writ petition directing the respondents to consider the case of the petitioner for appointment and compassionate. Thereafter, the district level committee, Hailakandi, in its meeting held on 5/10/2021, had considered the case of the petitioner. However, the same was rejected on the ground that the applicant had submitted his application, had submitted a senior secondary school certificate from an institute oblique board not recognized by the government of Assam. The petitioner in the present proceedings have contended that in the event he was not qualified to be considered for a post of LP school teacher, his case ought to have been considered for appointment against a grade 4 vacancy for which he had the requisite educational qualification. Also, it is seen that the district level committee in its meeting held on 5/10/2021, while rejecting the case of the petitioner for being not eligible for a post of assistant for post of for a grade 4 post had not had while rejecting the case of the petitioner for being not eligible for appointment against a post of teacher in a LP school, had not considered his case for appointment against any grade 4 post that may be available. Also, the in view of the said position, while not interfering with the rejection made in case of the petitioner by the rejection of the case of the petition, while not interfering with the rejection of the case of the petitioner by the DLC in its meeting held on 5/10/2021, the district elementary education officer Hailakandi Kachar is directed to replace the case of the petitioner before the jurisdictional DLC for a consideration of his case for appointment on compassionate grounds to a grade 4 post commensurating to his educational qualification. So it is directed that such consideration shall be made on the basis of the qualification possessed by the petitioner on the date he had submitted his application. The respondent number 5, district elementary education officer, shall place the case or shall, on receipt of a certified copy of this order from the petitioner, place the case of the petitioner before the in the next meeting, next available meeting of the jurisdictional DLC. Also, the jurisdictional DLC shall thereafter consider the case of the petitioner strictly in accordance with the scheme, the parameters therein, and also by taking into account the decision of the apex court in the case of State of West Bengal versus Devabroto Tiwari and others, reported in 2023 SSC online SC 219. So, with the above observations and direction, the writ petition stands disposed of. Now, go and have your case considered.
Keep the word.
I came before with you because you had a continuity. That's what is required.
Thank you. Keep your.
In this case, I have.
Yes, Mr. Hussain.
My lord,
Yes.
DLC rejected lordship in the year 2010, lord.
Then what did you do? Noor Hussain.
Yes, lord.
Yes. And why did it reject? What was the ground?
Ground lordship.
Late application. Come to the DLC rejection.
Page 39, lord.
Yes. Serial number 5.
Yes, lordship.
The application submits the application after 1
After
year from
1
the
year.
date of the death of the father. Now, what should I do? You're pressing this application or you're withdrawing it?
I withdraw.
Mr. N. Hussain, running counsel for the petitioner, submits an instruction that he be permitted to withdraw the present application in the light. Mr. N. Hussain submits that in the light of the decision of the apex court in Devabroto Tiwari and others versus State of West Bengal versus Devabroto Tiwari and others, reported in 2023 SC online SC 219. He is under instructions not to press this application any further. Accordingly, the application stands withdrawn, stands dismissed on withdrawal.
Item 13,
May I please, Your Lordship? Your Lordship, kindly produce order dated 29/9/2023. By this order, Your Lordship, government has.
What is left here, Mr.?
Left here, the respondent number 8, Your Lordship, it not belongs to the Motok community, Your Lordship. That's the key. It does not.
Your very organization,
Lordship.
the organization which has issued her certificate. Huh? The 8 is respondent, what is her name?
Respondent number 8 is, Your Lordship.
Deepika Bora.
Deepika Bora.
Hmm. Deepika Bora. You do one thing, Deepika Bora, yes. What happened? Was there case placed before the state level scrutiny committee?
So there is no pending, Your Lordship. There's no.
Yes, Mr. Bora, what is?
That's.
Hello, now
Everything is over.
Over.
There is nothing left, my lord.
Nothing left.
Nothing that means, Your Lordship, this is not belongs to Motok community.
Okay,
By
fine, but if I interfere with her appointment, what benefit will you get?
not appointment, admission.
Admission, sorry, what benefit will you get?
Because she does not belongs to Motok committee, how he.
Fine. That is
But
something
as
which
per
the
that-
authorities will look into and do.
Yes.
It is already before them.
Because but not, they till that not the hearing was not conducted, Your Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Bora, what do you say on that? Only on that point.
Hearing, my lord, that was to be conducted by the.
My lord will pass a direction to the.
No,
state level
without,
scrutiny
has she
complete it-
appeared?
Complete it within time bound.
No, we'll not pass an order if the learned counsel for that respondent is not. Have been notices been issued to them?
Plus not.
Hmm?
State level.
Who is appearing for respondent number 8?
RN Dar.
8.
No, no,
Eight is Deepika Bora, no.
No. Who is appearing? Constitution Assembly.
Nine.
No,
The state level scrutiny committee is not a party here, my lord.
she is not a party.
No.
Yes, she is a party.
State level scrutiny committee.
Deepika Bora is a party.
Deepika Bora is a party.
Deepika Bora, respondent number 8. What is the position status? She knows about these proceedings.
She is admitted at Nagaon Medical College.
I know that, but have steps been taken on her?
Oh, Your Lordship. In this case, I think
Notices have not been issued in this
notice not
case.
issued, Your Lordship, in this case. Only direction.
No.
Notice not issued. Your Lordship.
Notice issued.
Notice not. Only government was directed to instruction. What is it?
How can we
Order taken-
interfere with her or pass any order without hearing?
No, Your Lordship, I am not saying that. She should be heard, but.
Heard Mr. S. Islam Learned Counsel for the petition. Also heard Mr. R. Dhar.
My lord, I am appearing for respondent number 2. my lord.
No.
Mr. Deepika.
Also heard Mr. Bora Learned Counsel for Learned Standing Counsel Health Department, as well as Mr. R. Dhar, Learned
My lord, I am appearing for respondent number 2.
Additional senior government advocate.
My lord.
Full stop. Issue notice on respondent number 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, my friend will listen.
5, and 8. No notice is issued to respondent number 6 and 7 at this stage. Full stop. Mr. Bora accepts notice on behalf of respondents number 1,
And 3, my
3, and 3. Ms. Deedas Burman accepts notice on behalf of respondent. You are appearing on, who will be appearing for 2?
I will appear.
Mr. Ardhar for respondent number 2. Ms. MS Deedas Burman for respondent number 4. Also, petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon respondent number 5 notice again. 5 on respondent number 8 with registered post with AD. Also, list this matter after completion of service as noted.
There, my lord, there is another technical problem here.
Oh,
The hearing of that committee, my lord, Madhuri Patil committee, state level scrutiny committee, is not a party here. So what, if my lord has to pass a direction on them?
I'll not take it up. That will be a plea. You take it up when the matter is heard. That is for them. Yeah. God bless. That's what I'm saying.
Deep level.
God bless.
Item 15. Item 15. Regarding the amalgamation. In this case, the petitioner's school was placed for provincialized 1/5/2021. And in that provisional order, there was a base school.
I know that.
Then there was some
There was a committee constituted. The
There-
committee in your own campus found out a school.
Yes, madam.
Now your contention is that proposal is
Sent to the director.
presently under consideration, but the DU and the BU,
Yes.
more specifically the BU, is insisting that you go and
Go
join.
to the earlier base school.
You have already approached the secretary. We'll direct them to take a call on the matter. Till that
Yes,
time,
yes, yes,
status quo as on the implementation.
yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. One representation is pending. before the
Yes.
secretary, ma'am.
Why are you doing such things? Why is there no consistency in your department? Once you take a decision, you say amalgamate base school. Thereafter, you say, no, don't go.
Don't-
We are constituting a committee. Committee constituted. Field visits done. Matter under consideration. Your BU and DU says, no, go and join. Who is correct? I want to hear you on that now. Heard Mr. E.A. Kaim, Learned Counsel for the petition. Also heard Ms. N. Ford, Learned Counsel, appearing on behalf of the respondent number 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5 also.
Yes.
Then,
The government.
then you know what 5 is doing? Huh?
No, my lord.
5 is not you.
Yes, ma'am.
Saved. And Ms. Deedas Burman for the respondent number 5. Also, as agreed to by the parties, this matter is taken up at the motion stage for disposal. Also, the grievance of the petitioner as raised in the present proceeding is that the amalgamation of the school with the base school as identified in their respective orders of in the order of provincialization of services of the teachers of Kosuagaon, Kochuagaon Madrasa. That is Bagmari Emi Madrasa was objected to by the teachers, the members of the school managing committee, as well as the guardians of the students studying in the school. Accordingly, the government had wide a communication wide and order dated 18/2/2021 constituted a district level committee to verify and identify the proper base school for attachment of the newly provincialized schools. Full stop. It is the statement in the past that it is stated in the past that the said committee had already done the scrutiny as required of it, and the report thereof has already been submitted to the authorities,
To the director.
to the director of secondary education, and the matter is presently elementary education, and the matter is presently under consideration. Also, the respondent authorities have allowed the school to continue to operate from the site where it was before the provincialization of the same. Full stop. Accordingly, the employees of the said school continued to discharge their duties at the site where the school existed on the date of its provincialization. Full stop. It is also stated in the past that the district level committee had identified Bagmari, identified as base school for this, as identified for the school in question. 1010 number Kosugaon LP School as the base school, in as much as the said school, a provincialized school, is situated in the same campus wherein the school of the petitioners is so situated. Full stop. The report of the district level committee has not been given its final consideration by the responding authorities. And in the meanwhile, the jurisdictional district elementary education officer and the block elementary officer has been insisting upon the petitioners to join in the base school as indicated in their provincialization orders. Full stop. With the further threat that in the event of the petitioners not so joining, their pay and allowances shall not be released. Full stop. And accordingly, the present proceedings before the school. Full stop. The petitioners, highlighting their grievances, have already approached the Secretary to the Government of Assam, Department of Elementary Education, Department of Elementary School Education, by way of a representation dated 2/9/2023, and the same is still pending disposal. So, in view of the above position, this petition stands disposed of, directing the Secretary to the Government of Assam, Department of Elementary School Education, to take on record the said representation of the petitioner and consider the same in light of the recommendations that is available on record of the district level committee constituted by the order dated 18/2/2021, and thereafter to dispose of the same by way of passing a reasoned order. Full stop. Till consideration, full stop. The set consideration and the said representation be considered and disposed of within a period of 2 months from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. Also, till consideration and disposal of the said representation dated 2/9/2023, the features of Kosuagaon ME Madrasa be not insisted to join the base school at
Bagmara,
Bagmara ME,
sorry,
sorry,
Bagmari, ME Madrasa.
Bagmari ME Madrasa. Because
Serial number 18, page 13.
Bagmari ME Madrasa. Because
Yes.
full stop. With the above direction, the petition stands disposed of.
Item number 16, 17, 18.
Wait. It's very easy for you. Wait. Take out 16.
Yes, yes.
16 minutes. Wait, do me one second. Do you mean? It's so similar. Sixteen not একে হবো।
The name of the school, my lord, it is Bagpara, ME Madrasa.
স্কুলের নাম হল পাকাপাড়া এমি মাদ্রাসা।
Bagpara, ME Madrasa.
এমি মাদ্রাসা। Provincialization date to একে provincialized base school হল মায়েরসার হাই স্কুল, MAYERCHAR হাই স্কুল। ঠিক আছে? তার পিছত তোমার রিপ্রেজেন্টেশন 2/9/2020 ডিস্ট্রিক্ট কমিটিয়ে অ্যাডভাইস করেছে 1130 নাম্বার বাকাপাড়া এলপি স্কুল। ঠিক আছে? ফুল বাকি থেকে নেক্সট ডিসপোজ অফ 17 হব এটো হল সগুনমারি SAGUNMARIMEN base school hall 5/20 2021 was regularized provincialization order. Base school hall Zakir Hussain,
Dr. Zakir Hussain. Dr. Zakir Hussain Memorial.
Memorial ME Madrasa. তোমার চেঞ্জ করেছে বাকি সব একে চেঞ্জ করেছে
189.
Ogunmari 1894 number Ogunmari LP school, right? 18 base school. 18 হলো তোমার উত্তর নায়ার আলগা এমইউ পে স্কুল হল এনে হাজিরা নায়ার আলগা এমইএম টো হল তাৰপিছত তোমাৰ এইটো হল এনে হাজিপাৰা এমই মাদ্ৰাজা চেঞ্জ কৰিছে
উত্তর নারায়ণগা এলপি
2435/8 নাম্বার উত্তর নায়া আলগা এলপি স্কুল
কমপ্লেক্স।
to agree my lord.
Pending item 4. Koblesh.
Comparison appointment of following opinions like it temporary. ঠিক আছে হয়ে গেল
Pending item 4.
Mr. Sharma,
Pending item 4.
yes, your matter.
Non-compliance of the High Court orders, my lord, 6/12. But since then, the director has already passed an order, my lord, a speaking order. Now, by this order, she has complied with the.
Okay, so nothing,
So I not big rest, my lord.
Mr. J.P. Sharma, counsel for the petition, he submits that in view of the subsequent developments taking place in the matter, the petitioner is not pressing the
They complied.
contempt petition, and accordingly the same will be closed. So, accordingly, the contempt petition stands
I not rest.
closed. Stands closed.
Item number 19.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, this is with regards to change in the date of birth, which has been wrongly recorded due to a typographical error in the registration card and the admit card along with the mark sheet and everything by CBSE. It has been wrongly recorded as 16/8/1985, whereas the other public documents, including PAN card, Aadhaar card, is recorded as, and including the birth certificate, it is recorded as 16/8/1986. Now, my lord, when the petitioner approached the office of the CBSE, we have informed that because there's a legal hurdle here, because as per the new bylaws, she cannot make changes in her, she cannot apply for these changes without any permission from the court. And that legal hurdle is present in page number 27, my lord.
63 point something. 63 point something.
69.
69 point something.
3. And also, my lord, because she's currently working in a private organization called Airbnb, and she wants to pursue data analytics institute in US. So, my lord, if her date of birth is not changed in her admit card, it will affect her future prospects of higher education as well as her immigration status, my lord. So, having no alternative, my lord, she will be before this honorable court.
What is the basis for making the correction from 16/8/85 to 16/8/86? Other than your own oral statement,
My lord, there are other documents, including her.
what
birth
is one of those clinching documents?
My lord, her birth certificate, we have annexed her birth
Please show
certificate.
that.
Page number 18, my lord.
How did you get it?
My lord,
What is the document on the basis of which this was issued? Because this registration took place only on 23/3/2017.
yes, but previous to that, my lord, the moment she received her PAN card and her Aadhaar card.
Forget the
before-
PAN card and Aadhaar card. That is on your own oral statement that is done. Will not give it any credence. Now, this certificate at page 18
Yes, ma'am.
naturally was not taken within 1 year from the date of your birth.
No, my lord, that is the issue, my lord,
Wait,
because. Yes.
madam. This was done only on 23/3/2017.
Yes.
You went to the authority.
Yes.
You applied. And it was given to you within 5 days. That is 28/3/2017. What is the procedure behind issuance of a medical, of a birth certificate, which is beyond 1 year?
My lord, we,
You have not stated anywhere that you had gone to the district magistrate, taken the condonation thing from him, and thereafter the matter was processed, and then this certificate came. Because within 5 days, you appear and they issue. I don't know how they have issued it. They
because-
cannot. This is not permissible.
My lord,
And the
Yes,
most
sir.
deadliest thing, madam, in your case is you have relied on a Supreme Court judgment.
yes,
Therein, the error took place at the level of making an application or forwarding of records by the school to the CBSE, right? In the school records, it was correct. In this CBSE records, because of that error, it was wrong, right? In your case, it is your admitted stand that while admitting yourself in the school, or whoever had admitted you in the school had given 16/8/1985 as your date of birth, right or wrong?
my lord, at the time of admission of the school, she was not aware. of
What
this
is the
technicality.
material, madam, by which we can direct? If we allow this repetition today, that will become the law. And tomorrow you will have hundreds. I can also come up and say, my age is not correct.
My lord, there are public documents are presumed to be true as per the
And then I'm directing the Director of Health Services to place on record the manner in which this certificate is. That will open a Pandora's box, I'm telling you. Okay, if you insist, we will ask that. Call Mr. B. Gogoi. Yes, you are here. I want to know how this certificate was issued by you. Page 18. Give him a repetition. Copy of a repetition. This authority is under your department?
Yes, Lordship.
Now you come here. Which is registered local body, so and so information taken from the original record of birth, which is the register of local area, local body, Kitung PHC, okay? That is a public health center
Lordship.
of Tahsil block. Ma'am, I'm telling you, if you want to proceed, we will proceed, but you will be in trouble.
But then let me get some instructions from my colleague.
Why I'm telling you, this is on basis of a registration of a public health center. Your categorical statement, your mother gave you birth in the house. I'll take it after some time, receive your instructions from your client. So we want you to be here after, by 12, we'll have this. Part of us. You have your instructions from me. It's not that innocuous. There is, what is happened now is happened. You have got every record changed, but without any basis. It's only on your oral statement that the authorities have done it, which they should not have.
My lord, if she had to change all the records, she could have changed a lot more years, but it was just one particular.
No,
from
ma'am.
5 to
No,
6.
no. What the method you have chosen, if you say you are continuing, we are with you. We will also go to that depth, no problem.
Seek instruction
But
from you.
remember, this birth certificate is issued by that authority basing on a record in the public health center. You were never born in a public health center. Your own statement. Now you can't go beyond that. See paragraph 2 or 3 of your resolution. 12 o'clock. Or we'll have it at 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
My lord,
Obliged.
No further adjournment. 2 o'clock maximum.
Item 20.
Only
20,
mention
yes.
was made, my lord, for adjournment. Because some instruction is required, my lord, from our
Yes, what is the instruction required?
instruction. my lord.
Why do you take the
Lordship
trouble?
will
We'll ask
see-
them to get it.
Lordship will see the order dated 11/10/23, my lord. Either it is done by the petitioner,
9-1, page 26.
my lord.
Let us have that 26. Yes.
Was done by the petitioner.
Yes. No liberty.
No liberty.
Then
That is why Honorable Justice Bujurwa,
had given you a opening, a lifeline
my lord,
on 11/10/23. You have done nothing.
my lord,
Okay. When is the death of your father?
my lord,
2012.
2012, my lord.
Okay. You then approach this court, right?
My lord,
In
22.
2022.
my lord.
For last 10 years, what were you doing?
My lord, I have verbally approached before the authority, my lord.
Verbally approached.
My lord.
And this 10 years you have crossed over without any damage.
And-
Then what is the need of a compassionate appointment as on date? 2. 1. Whether you can file a proceeding after page 26.
Yes, delay is there, my lord.
So we are closing it. With regard to 26, you do whatever you want. But this proceeding cannot continue in view of that order. Also, the present petition had earlier approached this court by way of instituting WPC number 6786/2022. The said petition was withdrawn, was while order dated 9/1/2023, dismissed on withdrawal, basing on a submission made by the counsel of the petitioner that on instruction from the petitioner, the prayer for withdrawal was being made. Full stop. The said withdrawal being without any liberty granted. No further proceeding on the same issue is permissible to be drawn. No judgment. Full stop. In that view of the matter, the proceedings in the present case is not maintainable, and accordingly, the same stands dismissed. You file review, you file appeal, you get that bar opened, and then
Yes,
you
sir.
proceed.
Oh, yes, sir.
21.
Not by me.
Otherwise, my lord, this
No,
petitioner
I
got the relief, my lord. Lordship may close this matter. my lord.
No, wait
Yes.
for one second.
She has already got the,
Why have I written not by me?
Oh.
Okay.
this is another.
I'm not involved in this case, I
No,
suppose, no. To some other cases, I was an amicus.
Yes.
Mr. P.K. Das, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the petitioner has got the petitioner's grievances as raised in the present
Yes, she
proceeding
has been admitted
stand
first year,
stood redressed, and the petitioner has been given
first
the
year
admission,
MBBS course.
given her admission to the first year MBBS course
Then Ali Ahmed Medical College.
that Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed Medical College and Hospital, Borpeta. In that view of the matter, the present petition stands dismissed as being infructuous.
Or maybe close, my lord. Obliged.
Same thing.
22.
So lordship matter may be adjourned for the day, lord.
Don't worry, I'm not dismissing your petition. 3 years residual service. But
In.
the petitioner, as by way of the present proceeding, similar order, where is that rejection order?
Lordship page number 20.
Only the petition. Akif Hussain Majumdar, no?
Lordship.
Hmm.
22.
The petition has by way of this writ application presented a challenge to the rejection of a case by the jurisdictional district level committee in its meeting. Dated. When was this meeting? The decision is dated. Decision of the DLC is dated.
10/1/2017. 2017, Lord.
Huh?
10/1/2017.
Lordship, since then they have not approached Lordship.
10/1/2017, right? 10/1/2017, on the ground that the deceased employee did not have at the time of his death a residual service of 3 years. Full stop. The petitioner, father late Jalal Ahmed Laskar, while working as a senior assistant at SVB Vidyamundi High School, Achar, Assam, died in harness on 13/5/2015. Full stop. The petitioner thereafter submitted her application within the time prescribed for being considered for being considered for appointment on compassionate grounds. Full stop. The said application was given a consideration by the jurisdictional DLC in its meeting held on 10/1/2017. So, and was rejected on the ground that the petitioner's father did not have a balanced service of 3 years at the time of his death. Full stop. Last stop. The said dismissal having occasioned in 2017, there is no material available on record to indicate as to why the present proceedings came to be installed only on 9/10/2023. So in this connection, the respondent, the concerned DLC, while considering the case of the petition, the parameter will also take into account the decision of the Supreme Court of India in the case of Devobroto Tiwari, the state of West Bengal versus Devobroto Tiwari and others, reported in 2023 SSC online SC 219. This was
23.
lot of a labyrinth here.
Since 2012.
Mr. Chaudhary, admittedly, there are 2 orders.
Yes.
Both dated, one is a e-file order
Yes.
of 16/8, and there is another order which you say was given to you by some Mr. S.N. Chaudhary.
Yes. He was the.
Now, how can we, on the basis of affidavits, come to a conclusion which of these 2 orders is the correct one? It will be difficult.
The first 16 August 2022 death order was given to me by the
I
same
got
person.
it. That
Now
they
he's-
have then dealt with that,
He is
saying
secretary.
that that is a fake order. In the subsequent order, they have dealt with that. 23 order.
Yes, same. If your lordship.
Yeah, he is the one. That
The
is the problem. He's the same person who is doing it.
same findings are there in the both the orders.
I got
Only
it.
by one line, my
No,
case has
Mr.
been.
Chaudhary, be that as it may, that question, that order has been questioned. 16/8/22 was questioned on 16/8/23.
Yes.
Now, we cannot arrive at a concrete conclusion that 16/8/22 is correct or 16/8/23 is correct. It will be difficult for us. What we permit you is, why don't you, because this matter from 2000, once you come, once the other one comes.
I am hanging the six.
Both, we'll say that you immediately institute proceedings before the election, education department. That decision, it's a decision on facts there. You can go in, they can go into all these issues, come to a definite finding, and that will hold the field. We will say even the
Yes,
respondent number 7's provincialization will be subject to that.
I agree.
Huh?
Otherwise, orders after orders will be. passed.
Nothing is happening because that finding is being changed every day.
Yes.
And now sitting here, I can't say that the finding in 16/8/22 by Mr. S.N. Chaudhary is correct or the finding in 16/8/23.
Other speaking orders are also in my favor. But those were silenced and set aside.
Okay. Mr. Chaudhary, would you mind if you have this orders, say, on the 3rd or 4th, this copies of the orders? I'll pass the orders in chamber, but it's too, I don't think so. Within 2 days, I can dispose of those. On reopening, I'll give you the order.
Yes.
Eto iya kori diyo. Disposal.
For delivery of order on
But I am putting it for delivery of orders
Yes.
on 5th. I'll pass the orders before that.
Yes.
Don't worry.
That's it.
एक file to किंतु खाली मत by sleep. Heard, Mr. D. Chaudhary.
It will go to the district judge then.
Huh?
Then it will go to the district judge.
Judge. Let there be a decision on facts, because what I have read it right from beginning, one day a finding is coming in your favor. Ahedul Hussain, the other one.
Yes.
He goes, the finding goes in his favor. There is no material, the same material is being interpreted. So go there, have that evidence on record and finish it up.
Yes.
Jodi paru ma, kya jodi dibo paru. Dispose koi dekha diyo, ma jodi bitor dibo paru ma aji. Dispose koi diyo, ma aji. I'll try. If
Yes.
possible, I'll
That's
try.
it.
Itu ya koi. Temporal order. Make order dibo na temporal order. Note of because the list is not that big. Let me see if I can finish it off. I'll
Yes, yes.
dictate it. Yes.
Item 24.
May I please, your lordship. The petitioner's mother was working as a laboratory assistant in the diet, my lord. She died due to COVID and on 11/6/2021. Thereafter,
Your mother died on 11/6/21.
21.
Where is that notification? 2017. You'll only be entitled to a compassionate pension.
That has been
Not
given.
only, not you. You are, I think, now 20 years. Your father is alive, he will be entitled. So we can't give direct for a compassionate appointment in this case.
But can it be placed on DLC, my lord? DLC?
No. Have you seen this 14/9/2017? You have seen it. Clause 5.11. Other day I passed them. It says scheme is applicable to those employees who die in harness on or after 1/4/2017. So the scheme now that has been brought in accord is of 14/9/2017, scheme for compassionate family pension in lieu of compassionate appointment. And say the law is very clear. Compassionate appointment cannot be in A, will have to be in terms of a scheme. And that scheme being 14/9/2017, you are not eligible. Otherwise, it was very proximate, 2021, the death was. We would not have any difficulty to refer you to the DLC. But I'm sorry, with this we cannot.
What will produce the last page of the writ petition, 19. We have already, last page of writ petition. We have already received that composite.
Yes,
line is there.
yes, I marked it. Yes.
Lordship, may pass necessary order.
The petitioner, by way of the present proceedings, has prayed for, has challenged a communication dated 16/9/2022, by which the application of the petitioner for appointment on compassionate grounds was written by the authorities of SCRT on the ground that he is not entitled to an appointment of compassionate on appointment on compassionate grounds, but would be entitled only to a compassionate family pension as authorized by the notification bearing number FEG.28/2017/46 dated 5/7/2000, page 19 of the. The mother of the petitioner, late Mondira Bhattaji, while working as laboratory assistant in the diet Gulabganj, had died in harness on 11/6/2021. Leaving behind her husband and the petition hearing and her son, that is the petitioner hearing. Full stop. The petitioner thereafter had submitted an application dated 1/3/2022, praying for his appointment on compassionate grounds. It is the said application that was returned while being in communication dated 16/9/2020. Full stop. The petitioner prays that his case for compassionate appointment be placed before the jurisdiction district level committee. Full stop. The Government of Assam in the Finance Staff ESDTA-8 department had provided notification dated 14/9/2017. Had provided notification dated so and so, brought into operation a new scheme for consideration of the needs of employees dying, of the family of the employees dying in harness. The present scheme is called a 8-way. And the same. 8-way for a good. The said scheme has been brought into operation in lieu of the earlier scheme of providing compassionate appointment. Clause 5.11 of the said scheme relevant to the present proceedings is quoted here in B2B. The said provisions of 5.11 clearly mandates that the scheme, that is the compassionate family pension bracketed CFP scheme, shall be applicable to the employees who died or died in harness on or after 1/4/2017. Full stop. In the present case, the petitioner's mother, having admittedly expired on 11/6/2022, it is the provisions of the CFP scheme as brought into operation by the notification dated 14/9/2017 with effect from 1/4/2017 that shall hold the field. Accordingly, the prayer of the petitioner for being considered, or a direction for being considered on for appointment on compassionate grounds cannot be entertained, and accordingly, the same is rejected. Full stop. The writ petition accordingly stands dismissed. Full stop. The dismissal of the present petition shall not harm the petitioner or his father to stake their claim for being authorized compassionate family pension in terms of the said scheme dated, said scheme as contained in the notification dated 14/9/2017. You have an extra, I can keep this.
Lordship, I shall.
36.
May I please, your lordship. May I please, your lordship. My lord, the petitioners were appointed in the year 1995, lordship. They are
Passed your JBT.
Sorry, lordship.
You have passed your that training.
Junior basic training, lordship.
But they have not given you the salary. They have given you an appointment as tutor.
As a tutor, lordship. Whereas
Yes,
similar
Mr.
candidates already accommodated as estate teacher, lordship.
Tutor. Or thereafter there is further accommodation.
No,
They have been
were
accommodated as tutors,
Yes, lordship.
fixed pay.
Fixed pay,
Ah.
lordship. But
Yes,
similar,
Mr. What is this? What is the idea behind this order dated 23/9/2022, page 42? 42 and 43. And what were the documents you were directed to bring on record?
Lordship, to prove that Lordship, similar candidates accommodated as estate determination.
Okay.
I have already filed the same Lordship. For that.
File.
Yes, Lordship, for additional affidavit. That one Abul Hussain Chowdhury Lordship and Lordship, one Moinul Haq Lordship, both of them also Lordship.
Here, it's not available on record.
Yes, I have filed Lordship.
It's not there. Mr. N.H. Barvia, counsel for this petitioner submits that. The petitioners have filed an additional affidavit in terms of the reservation in the order dated 19/10/2020. So it said additional affidavit is not available on records. So the registry to verify this effect and place and trace out the said additional affidavit. And trace out the said additional affidavit and list the matter along with it after 2 weeks.
My lord, in the meantime, instruction will be.
Do you get that? Let's see.
I'm like,
Mr. Taldab, just have an examination. Why this? Because they are normally entertained in terms of Dipa Deka,
my lord.
Nalbari case. That once you complete this, you get your scale. But here, why they have gone back and made them tutors? Just have that instruction.
I'm like,
27.
Yes.
My lord, I'm appearing on behalf of my senior, Mr. K. Bhuya. My lord, may I plead?
Yes, yes.
My lord, firstly, I would like to go, with your permission, I'd like to give the facts of the case, my lord.
Facts of the case, you can get it. Anyway, my eyesight is very bad.
Okay.
Can you read your Annexure 9, page 32?
Yes, my lord.
But see my copy. And how is the registry passing all this? How better? Have you seen it?
Not legible.
You file a better copy. File a type copy of that.
Yes.
Just give me that file.
Okay.
You were there from the stage prior to the deficit granting stage.
Yes, my lord.
The deficit granting it came in, you were dropped.
Yes, my lord.
Right.
My post was dropped.
Then that was provincialized. That also dropped.
Yes, my lord.
Now the government has said that your case cannot be regularized, nor adjusted.
My lord, I have been working there for 26 years, my
26
lord.
years, yes.
And my lord, according
You do one thing. There is no immediate threat. You're working, continue.
Yes, my lord.
We'll have it immediately on reopening. File an additional affidavit, bring that document properly on record.
Yes, my lord.
The petitioner is permitted to file an additional affidavit to bring on record a better copy of the speaking order dated 28/8/2023 available at Annexure 9, page 32 to the writ petition. List again on 5/1/2024. Within that, you file that additional case.
Much obliged, my lord.
Another 28.
I would have taken it up, but I think you're a young counsel, you should understand that when you file,
Yes, my lord.
the documents must be proper.
Yes, my lord.
Only to that extent I'm keeping it. Otherwise, next day I'll try to protect your interests.
Yes, my lord. Much obliged, my lord.
28.
Denial of promotion, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Wood.
For availing maternity and childcare leave. Now, they were supposed to bring instructions.
Yes. What is this?
My lord, let
The UGC norms require that you will take the calculation for the other period,
yes, my lord.
extrapolate it for this period, and then come to a conclusion. Why are you not doing that?
My lord, now let notice be issued, my lord.
No, no, no.
I have,
We'll not issue a notice. We want you to come up with instruction, then we will issue.
then my lord, immediately after vacation, my lord, because
We'll have it on 5th. But on that day, if it doesn't come,
Yes, sir.
we will pass a mandamus. With interest, you will have to pay.
Record will come, my lord. because
On
I
the
did-
prayer of Mr. S. Das, Learned Counsel for the petition. Oh, okay, Learned Counsel appearing, the Learned Standing Counsel, Higher Education Department. The matter stands adjourned to 5/1/2024. Full stop. On the next day, Mr. Das shall invariably place on record the records and instructions as sought for by this court by order dated 1/12/2023. Failing which, the Director of Higher Education Assam shall remain present before this court at 2 p.m. on the same day. This order be communicated by Mr. Das to the to the Director of Higher Education Assam for necessary action. We'll not give you a copy, download a copy and send it to you. We'll sign it today. only. Maternity leave, childcare leave, you will deprive them. You are bound to pay full pay for that.
May it please, your lordship.
Yes.
My lord, page 26.
I got it. What is your answer?
My lord, at the time of counseling, it has come to light that the research area, highly specialized research area, does not conform to the supervisor. The guides specialized area. My lord.
See,
My lord,
Mr.
it's as per clause 5.2, my lord.
I got it. But see how you have placed the words.
My lord,
SC, no candidate admitted due to non-availability of supervisor.
my lord,
It gives a very bad. You give me a written instruction on that.
my lord.
You were then what have you done? Have you tried to get it from somewhere outside? You are permitted.
My lord, that instruction, my lord, I'm
They have not done anything in
See,
August. The legal notice was sent.
this candidate should not be kept hanging like this. I think Mr. Pukan,
my lord,
you
there
resolve
there's
this
no
issue.
one that written test, second.
No,
counseling.
they have cleared everything.
Written
Lord,
test.
Because there is no supervisor, you are not giving it to them.
My lord,
You-
at the first occasion, they did not call me for counseling in spite of the fact that I was
Ma'am.
innocent.
Those bad bloods have already flown down the Bangalore. We are with clean water now. Mr. Fukan is up and coming. Okay.
Ma'am.
A little bit more is required to be done. He will do it. Don't worry. Yes, Mr. Fukan, how can we help?
My lord, with a written instruction, my lord, I will,
Please do so because see, if you don't have a supervisor, because I did not like the way you put this thing here. Category SC, no candidate admitted due to non-availability of supervisor.
little bit cryptic, my lord.
Cryptic and it
Yes.
says maybe because of SC category, you don't have an SC, interpretations would come. And an institution like you must be very careful. So do one thing, if you don't have a supervisor,
My lord,
get him from outside. You are permitted under those regulations.
under EGC regulations.
That regulation wherein we were, when I was on the other side, we were contesting.
My lord, my lord.
So under that you can.
Yeah.
So we will have it on 3rd.
Can it be a little bit later, my lord, on 8th or 9th? my lord?
Coursework has
Say
already
the
begun.
work will go. Have it in the first way. You please make a try. On the next day, Mr. PJ Fukan, in terms of Mr. PJ Fukan Standing Council, Learned Standing Council, Guwahati University, has submitted that the specialization as the topic as taken by the petitioner, there was no available person in the university to act as a supervisor in the matter. And accordingly, the endorsement was made. Apostrophe, yeah, I said. It was apostrophe. Huh? No candidate, supervisor. What's up? Mr. Fukan undertakes that on the next day, he shall place on record as to how the matter can be resolved and if required, having a supervisor from an institution within affiliated to the Guwahati University or from another university so as to facilitate the petitioner to continue with her PhD course. List again on 561.
Sixth
Six
is
is
Saturday.
Eight one.
Madam,
Have this much you have done.
Milord.
If you can put in a bit more, I think next day we can close them.
Only that aspect, Milord. that
Only that aspect. What more
highly
is required?
specialized area. So supervisor could be,
In the university, you can have it from your affiliated colleges also, as far as that you know better. And if I know it better, then you can even get it from outside the university. So try out. If there is something, give it to her. Let her continue. And it being such a complicated topic that you also don't have, I think you must permit her to go ahead with that. It will be good for your university also. Okay.
Deeply obliged.
item 30.
Lordship, on the last occasion, we were asked to get
Yes, Chaudhary, I think an apology is due to you. I could not make it the day, that lecture. I was so tied up with the matters and signing and all, it became 6:30. I couldn't leave it. Apologies. Yes.
Lordship, on the last occasion, we were asked to get instructions.
Yes,
What
yes,
steps
yes.
has been taken, your lordship.
Yes, what do you get it?
Lordship, the report is, they have not replied to that report, your
Oh.
lordship. Lordship, what my telephonic instruction is that, lordship, because it is a drop post, your lordship. They were provincialized in the year 2013. Now, under the new act, your lordship, 2018, there is only one post in high schools, your lordship. So the post has already been provincialized. There is only one post. And he was appointed in the second post, your lordship. So there can be no provincialization, your lordship. But there can be no further provincialization.
Rumi?
Lordship, lordship is page 98, your lordship.
Now they will be under the non-teaching.
Lordship,
Huh?
lordship, that is page 98. Schedule, your lordship.
This
90
is a high school.
high school, your lordship. It's a high madrasa, your lordship.
Hmm.
So grade 4 post, only maximum number of posts to be provincialized in each institution is one, your lordship.
Do one thing. Get me an instruction on this on writing so that she also.
Lordship.
Chaudhary, you have understood her
Yes, Lordship.
contention. So prepare on that lines, come back. We'll see what can be done. Because I was also not thinking on that.
Lordship.
Fine, you have a point.
Lordship. May I,
You have it on reopening.
she may be, may file it by way of an.
No need. No affidavit. You have got the point.
Yes, Lord.
So make arguments on it. Miss D. Musari, the Standing Council.
Secondary education.
Secondary Education, Assam. In terms of the order passed on 13/12/2023 in the present proceedings as submitted. The provisions of the Assam elementary, Assam Education Bracketed Provincialization of Services of Non-Teaching Staff of Venture Educational Institutions Act 2018. In a high school public high madrasa, only one post of grade 4 staff is permissible. In the school wherein the petitioner is presently serving, one post of grade 4 staff has already been provincialized, and as such, there exists no further scope for provincializing the petitioner who admittedly holds the second post of grade 4 staff in this school, in the madrasa. Ms. B. Chaudhary on the next day. Ms. P. Chaudhary, Learning Council for the petition on the next day shall respond to the said position and make her submissions thereon. List again on Bihur Pise.
On 19.
19-1.
Lordship. Obliged, your lordship.
Thank you. This is something which was, I have also missed out.
Lordship.
31.
What can we do for you, Mr. Sharma?
Yes, my lord, I have been serving for last 9 years, my lord. This is my last of my lord before your lordship.
But
Yes, my lord. There are left on my part.
57 years.
Yes, my lord. But some proposal has been sent way back in the year 2011.
Okay, you have your instructions, Mr. Das.
Yes.
But in the meantime, my lord, that advertisement,
Interim shall not
subsequent
be granted,
selection
my lord.
process.
Huh?
Interim shall not be granted, my lord, because his
Fine, fine, Mr. Das.
Yes.
29 years, 30 years, a person is working in your
But
institution.
that post is.
You send them to do
Yes.
BL.
Yes, believe.
Anyway, fine. We'll not do much, don't worry. Heard Mr. N. Sharma, and counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Ms. S. Das, and standing counsel, higher education department. Issue notice, returnable in 4 weeks. Mr. S. Das accepts notice on behalf of respondents number 1, 2, 1 and 2.
1 and 2, my lord.
No fresh notice, no notices to be issued, no formal notices to be issued on the separate respondents. Extra copies.
Yes.
Be furnished by the petitioner. Petitioner to take steps on respondent number 3 and 4. Full stop. Mr. N. Sharma submits that a proposal is underway for accommodation of the petitioner.
Page 66.
Page
66. Because I was serving against the sanction post before the.
a proposal is presently pending consideration of the respondent authorities pertaining to the appointment of the petitioner as librarian of West Golpara College. Full stop. In the said view of the matter, the advertisement is at page
Page 82.
82. In that view of the matter, the college authorities of West Golpara College may proceed with the selection process in pursuance to the advertisement dated 22/11/2023 issued for the post of librarian, but shall not finalize the same without leave of the school.
I love it.
This is the maximum we can do.
Yes. I love it.
32.
Yes, madam.
Mr. Lordship,
What more is required here? Your name is already recommended by the DSC. Let that process go on. Page 23.
23, Lordship.
Agency does. This is the recommendation of the district scrutiny committee.
Yes, Lordship, but he was not considered for provincialization, Lordship.
They have been rejected.
Yes, Lordship.
Where?
They have not considered. It is in page 21 and 22, Lordship.
When you come to page 23, this is subsequent or earlier?
Yeah, this is subsequent, Lordship.
Details of the tutor eligible for provincialization.
Lordship.
And
But
page 21.
Only because his name was not captured in the diet data, Lordship. That is why.
Oh, that yes.
Lordship, other similar matters are pending, Lordship.
You have two today, this one and item number
36, Lordship.
30.
36, Lordship.
Okay, only on that count, your case was not considered.
Yes.
We will clarify that. But when is this, what is the date of this district scrutiny committee at page 23?
7/11
It is 7/11/2017.
17.
The petitioners have, by way of the present proceeding, presented the challenges. Have raised a grievance with regard to the action on the part of the respondent authorities in not taking forward his case for provincialization on the ground that his name is not found in the DIAS data maintained or the purportedly maintained for higher secondary and senior secondary schools in the state. Full stop. The petitioner was appointed as a lecturer in SMS in Howley Junior College, Howley, bracketed presently, Howley Senior Secondary School, bracket over, on 30/7/2010. The petitioner contends that he is serving in the such school since the said date continuously. So, the incumbent, the eligible teachers of the Howley Senior Secondary School, including the petitioner, the cases of the eligible teachers of Howley Senior Secondary School, Howley, including the petitioners, were taken up for consideration for provincialization under the provisions of the Act of 2017. 2017, and their services were provincialized. However, the case of the petitioner was not considered for such provincialization, although the District Scrutiny Committee had recommended his case for such provincialization against the second post of MIL-ASMS. Full stop. It is the case of the petitioner that the respondents have refused to consider the cases of the petitioner only on the ground that his name did not figure in the DIAS data. Full stop. The provisions of the said Act of 2017 only mandates the possession of a DIAS code in case of a venture lower primary school or a venture upper primary school, whereas such requirement is not mentioned for a venture higher secondary school. However, on a mistaken notion of the matter, the respondent authorities have not considered the case of the petition for non-possession of such data. This court, a coordinate bench of this court, in the case of Kishore Kumar Nath and 5 others versus State of Assam others with WPC number 1353/2022. White judgment and order dated 12/4/2023 has in details dealt with the said issue and concluded as follows. Para 16 over 18 over. In view of the said decision, this petition stands disposed of with a direction to the respondent authorities, more particularly the Director of Secondary Education, to consider the case of the petitioner for provincialization of his services as teacher and a tutor by having the case of the petitioner considered by the state level committee in terms of the provisions of section 13 10. Also, it is provided that the state level committee, in terms of the power vested in it under 1311, shall be at liberty to carry out physical verification of the institution of the petitioner and inspect all such documents and records that may be produced before it, or call for such other records or documents as may be required for the purpose of causing verification, and on effecting such verification, come to a conclusion with regard to the recommendation made by the district scrutiny committee in favor of the petitioner for provincialization of his services against the post of MIM as miss in the said secondary school. Full stop. The state level committee and or any other authority of the government shall not insist upon the petitioner producing a dice code for the purpose. Dice code of the year 2009-10 or prior thereto or thereafter. The above exercise be completed within a period of 6 months from the date a certified copy of this order is placed before the Director of Secondary Education. Assam. Full stop. Full. Item number, there is another one, item number
36.
Huh?
36.
36.
Only subject is different, not political offense.
36 sir, खाली change again. Same, same. Change again, अपना it will MI अपने यहाँ से it will false sign. So the second post false sign.
Obliged.
This post. All of them, I get all of them.
Obligation.
Mat.
Timing 19.
Yes, madam.
I have instructions to withdraw them.
Very good decision. Can't help it. Something which comes to the notice of this court, I can't ignore it.
I understand.
You may not have understood the implication, but
I have understood.
miss your name.
Yes, thus.
As thus. Learned counsel for the petitioner on instruction submits that the petition is not desirous to press this petition any further. Accordingly, the writ petition stands dismissed on withdrawal.
Much of.
Item number 33.
That Lydia Lordship. Lordship, all the petitioners are engaged in Shiksha Mistress method under the state of Assam method. All the petitioners are received method the bar mark 1000 method. Thereafter method subsequently enhanced method to 1700 method. And now
Miss,
method is
thus, there was a special TET for Shiksha Mitras also. Right?
Yes, your lordship.
Huh? Why did you all not participate in that TET?
Method is not permit method.
There was a special TET, I suppose. Where is your representation?
Method page 58. Page. Last one says, representation disposed of.
This is made to the secretary. Itu Khali, Kumar. Huh? Page 64. Similar order. Therefore, being agreed, the petitioners had made a representation before the Minister of Education. Page 58 of the secretary to the government. 58. We shall praying for relaxation in passing the terms. After hearing the relevant counsel, here's that is also. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties, the secretary school at last paragraph 5. Itu na lagi. merge it to DSA. Right. After hearing the learned counsel for the passes. Girls' petition stands disposed of directly the Secretary, School Education Department, Government of Assam, to take on record the set presentation dated 25/4/2023 as preferred by the petitioner and to dispose of the same by way of a speaking order, strictly in accordance with procedure, law, regulation, etc., holding the case in this connection within a period of 2 months from the date a certified copy of this order, along with a copy of the representation dated 25/4/2023 is placed before him. Will be above observation direction. The regulation. Taking 64, 65. Where correction to issue. Page 58 of the presentation.
Deeply obsessed.
Item 24.
Oh,
34.
Please, before any other bench without me. I can't take it up.
My lord, small pair is there, my lord.
I can't take it up, madam.
My lord, understand, my lord. My lord, the pair is that, my lord, page number, last page number 118 has been pasted here inadvertently, my lord.
That you, before the court which you go, do it.
Lord,
You, the order which you are relying upon was
Lordship,
argued by
lordship.
me.
Item 35. 35.
Mr. Mahmood, you also have a similar matter.
Yes.
Item number
60. 60. Supplementary. Or basically similar order we expect. Now pending case, the teachers are.
yes. Who is appearing?
I'm
You have-
on behalf of elementary, my lord.
Element. You come to the order.
Yes,
This
that
order
was-
is of 11,
Plus
12.
67. I think 60 plus 67.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, no problem. No, no, let's see.
I'll pass this. Miss Pukon. Miss Pukon.
Fine.
How come this has come to happen? Why were these private individuals given this permission for that period? And thereafter, you have neither taken any action against them, nor that period, the students who have enrolled, you have not. If you say this is illegal, we will dismiss this petition. Because doesn't give a good vibe. Who was the director?
Suranjana Sanapati.
Hmm?
Suranjana Sanapati.
No, the director SCRT.
That is it. And then I'm appearing on behalf of elementary. She is appearing on behalf of
Yes.
SCRT.
Yes, you are for SCRT. What is this action of yours? Now tell me first thing, thus, how come you have given, where is that power to allow private operators to give this course?
Yes, they have given us permission and.
No, where is that? Where is that power?
Yes, right. That lordship kindly see page 22 onwards.
20
22 onwards.
in your petition.
In item 60.
Come in, item number 60. Yes.
With
Oh.
reference to the subject stated above, I am to state you that following study center will be used for the institutions mentioned below for accommodation of teacher trainees for DLED, ODL mode course SCERT.
So this ODL mode is by whom? Who is giving that? Who is that open distance learning mode? IGNOU, GU, Who is that?
Oh,
Which
the-
is that
No,
body?
it was earlier, originally it has been enunciated by the Human Resource Development Ministry.
I know that. But this course, these are just study centers.
Yes, study centers.
So,
Thereafter, the students get registration cards
I know
and they sit in the examination.
okay,
And though they have given us permission, but when they have restrained us,
is
After
there any
that, we have
criminal
taken
case
no
pending
action
with this aspect of the matter? Any criminal case pending?
no, against the director pending.
But I'm not on the director, I'm against this
And the
operation of
petitioners,
this.
No case is pending. They have also taken huge amount from us as fees. That we have annexed one.
This is a scam.
Yes, that is a scam. But for that matter, the innocent students should not suffer.
No, the students are not before us. The students are not before us.
No.
Why should we entertain your plea?
No, because the students, we are answerable to the students because we have.
Maybe
taken
if the
fees.
students are aggrieved, they'll come.
Para 7 and 8, that is taken care of by the early order.
That we may defer. I am saying that why should we entertain? You were just a facilitating thing.
Yes.
Your duty is over.
No.
If
our
the students are having any grievance,
My lord, the
they'll come.
examination shall be arranged by the SCERT. Unless they arrange,
See, SCRT,
yes,
NCRT,
and elementary
wait, wait.
department.
NCRT, government, SCRT, student. Student means the teachers who don't have that qualification. You are just a medium. If you are there, if you're not there, what difference does it make? It's the right of the students.
Thing is this, we have given permission, whether it is legal or illegal. we
I'm
have
not on
given
that. I'm not on that. The students not having any grievance.
No, students have given us, they are behind us. Because we have taken them admission, they have given us fees, we have also deposited huge amount to the government. That is SCIT, they have taken to treasury challan. Now, if their officers have committed misappropriation of government fund, what that the institutions are not responsible. We are authorized, and lordship, I invite your lordship to some orders of the department. Kindly see, my lord, page 29. Also would be fully satisfied. 29. 29 last, maybe seen, last two paragraphs. Second paragraph kindly see, program shall be conducted in the National Council of Teachers Education, NCTE, recognized teacher education institutes of Assam, for which the director SCERT Assam shall notify the study centers of the selected NCTE recognized teacher education institutes of the state. The director SCERT Assam shall make all necessary arrangements, including the self-learning materials, SLMS, and other requirements for conducting the aforesaid ODL program by creating a cell exclusively for the ODL program. Then lordship can say last paragraph, the director of elementary education, Assam shall immediately depute at least 50 numbers of untrained in service elementary teachers to the study centers.
Yes, Mr.
of the
Mohammed,
programs.
this is my answer. Come to the second paragraph. The program shall be conducted in the National Council of Teacher Education, NCT recognized teacher education institutes of Assam, for which the director SCRT shall notify the study centers. Now be careful. Study centers of selected NCTE recognized teacher education institutes of the state. Now show me that your institute or your thing is a recognized institute under the NCTE recognized teacher education institute of the state. Whether you come within that term.
Those papers are.
Because this is
noted,
what
but-
you have shown is the direction.
Well, those papers are noted, but permission letter is with us and we have annexed.
No.
also.
The permission letter given by some authority, unauthorized, they will not bind the government.
They are authorized or unauthorized.
We'll have it on third. You get me this
On
third. Third of January.
but one thing, my lord, lordship is aware, when similar order is there, the similar.
We will
order-
ask them not to act on that also. We want to look into it because this is, because I was going through the brief yesterday. It was very casually taken, oh, similar order, fine. Okay, then I read the brief, then something
And
stuck.
thereafter, lordship, government's another order, page 30. And so many orders, repeated orders.
You want a similar order, but I'll add a line. I'll add a line. It will not be a similar order. I'll add a line. I'll require the government to make a further examination in terms of page 29. And thereafter proceed with the matter. If you're agreeable to that, I can pass that order.
But if that create hurdles for us,
I
then.
don't know. That will create hurdle for everyone, for them also. Because Mr. Mahmood, when something comes to my notice, I cannot be.
I'll make this one submission. with you.
You make your submissions.
No, I'll just point out one thing. Why your lordship is concerned, how did we come in?
Yes,
They brought us in.
that they will take.
Now I'll tell you the reason. It's a 2 years course from 2017 to.
And you are
2019.
trying to finish it within 3 months.
No, what I'm saying, yes, that is the thing. If they have done it, they have given the timetable, they have
Ms.
to
Das.
do it.
Who is appearing for the elementary education? You are appearing.
December 2018, the first year exams, and the March 19 is the second
3
exam.
months exam.
And throughout their communication, they are making it 2017 to 19, when they have given us the permission in the month of March 2018.
Okay, Mr. Abedin, what is your item?
25.
25.
35, sorry, ma'am.
35. Show me one of your institutions. Where have you given details of your institution?
I know that normally when a circular order we may expect, but.
I am ready to give you that signal. But when something comes to my notice, Mr. Mahmood, is it not my duty to examine that?
But my lord, issue is this, my lord, there's no suffering, we are.
I'll reduce that mental suffering. Don't worry.
My lord, only thing I'd like to.
Tell me a detail of your
I'm-
institution. Where is your institution? What is your
My
institution?
lord, I'm coming to. What
You
I'm-
cannot be a man walking on the street picked up by the director, run this course. You must have that NCT recognized teacher in that program.
My lord, what I'm saying, when this scheme came up in the year 2017, lots of things may not be in papers. The harsh reality is it was supposed to be from 2017 to 2019.
Mr.
They-
Mahmood has shown me page 25 of your writ petition. Your writ petition, page 25.
Yes.
Come to paragraph 2 and show me that your institution is covered by that.
My lord, one thing I would like to say, if you see page 27.
I'll see page 27 after I get through page 25.
Yes.
Come to show me that page, paragraph 2.
That's what I'm bringing to page 27.
Hmm.
The name of the institute is Normal School Nagaon.
Hmm.
That is a training school.
Hmm.
The study center is Don Bosco Senior Secondary School.
That is what I'm asking you. How can Don Bosco Senior Secondary School be the study center when it is not covered by 25? Because the study center is to be normal school only. Because normal school is not the coordinator here. It's a coordinator of the Don Bosco Senior Secondary School, who is before this court.
My lord, what I'm saying.
You don't say
No,
anything. You tell me this.
No, one thing.
Is normal school before this school? Court.
No, my lord,
No, Mr. Abedin, is normal school before this school?
No.
Then?
It is the Don Bosco.
Then?
Because that faculty was allowed to work. Because at that point of time.
Where is those disclosures in the writ petition? Where is those disclosures in the writ petition?
These annexures are not hidden, my lord.
Who is the senior standing counsel of elementary? Or there is no senior standing counsel? Mr. Chisti or who? He is not here. And the next in command? Huh? Call Mr. Sisti. We'll have it. Let Mr. Sisti come. I'll see to that. If nothing happens, will happen for no one, not only for you.
No.
Others also will not.
No, what I'm saying, the order is what? The secretary will verify and pass the order. That is the thing only we want, my lord.
I want that verification to be a better verification. That's all. Let Mr. Sisti come.
Head of the department is the secretary.
I said I'll go with it, but I'll add a line. That's all. I'll want an examination on this also. Page 29
My
and
lord,
25 in your repetition.
my lord, with this observation, if your lordship wants to add that line, no problem, my lord.
Let Mr. Sisti come. I'll dispose it up. Don't worry, Mr.
Item number 37.
May I please, sir?
Hmm.
Petitioner is very unfortunate, my lord. After serving for 18 years, he was simply thrown out.
Heard Mr. B. Pukhasal on counsel for the petition. Also heard the standing counsel, Mr. U. Sharma, standing counsel, secondary division. Issue notice returnable 4 weeks. Mr. Sharma accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 1, 2, 3. Also. Anybody for accountant general? Name?
M. Borman, on behalf of.
Ms. M. Borman, study counsel. Ms. M. Borman, standing counsel, accountant general, Assam, accepts notice on respondent number 5. And Ms. D. Das Borman accepts notice on respondent number 6. Standing counsel, pension. Accept notice on transfer. The matter, no formal notice is to be issued. The petitioner to take steps for service of notice on responding number 4 by registered post with AD and or by and also by way of dusty routed through the registry of this post office. The respondent authorities on the pendency of this writ application is not a part for the petitioners. No need. Thanks. Let's have the instructions because your services were terminated long back.
May I please? I am resident number 6.
6.
I don't.
You are for director of pension. You are 5. There is a correction here. It's 5. He has not corrected in your paper.
Numbers 53 and 54.
Yes, who is appearing for the elementary? 53 to no. Anyway, he is praying for withdrawal of both the writ petitions. We are permitting that. We have nothing to say. But you can, the petitioner is now holding the post of head teacher in a particular school. But she was there temporarily. How did she become permanent there? What is this happening? You have the writ petition. Look at both the cases withdrawn.
My lord.
Right?
My lord.
On the prayer of Mr. B.K. Das, Lanark Council, appearing on behalf of the petition. The present writ petition stands withdrawn. Mr. B.K. Das, Lanark Council submits that on instructions that the petitioner wishes not to press the writ petition any further, and according to the same stands, same may be permitted to be withdrawn. So, accepting the said prayer, the writ petition stands dismissed on withdrawal. Second one also same, 54 also same. Not a very happy state of affairs, Ms. Shraddha. You may not have read the brief. Read the brief, you will understand.
54, my lord, that order has already been withdrawn by the petitioner, my lord. That order has already been withdrawn, my
How can you make her a head teacher there when she is not even a teacher of that school? She is a teacher in 91, some other school, she was brought here. And thereafter you have done nothing. And now the whole ruckus has been created. Anyway, fine, it's your headache. Nothing to. 50?
55.
No, the documents, my lord, page 21 documents.
Sabina Begum. Yes,
Sabina,
yes.
no,
Yes, yes. What happened?
it is a false document, my lord.
My lord,
That,
Yes,
that cannot be, my lord.
I will go by record. Which document he has produced and signature he is denied. My lord, let the consequence.
Yes, let it go. No,
Let
problem.
and the document.
Have you filed a criminal case on that?
No, yes, my lord, they have sent a copy. He has started, they went to police station, my lord.
They have filed it.
Yes.
You give me that FIR tomorrow morning. We will direct the police to take necessary.
And my lord,
You give me that copy of the FIR tomorrow. A print copy of the FIR,
Yes, my lord.
wherein you have said this.
No, so far the copy still I have, my lord.
You can give it to me at 2 o'clock.
But that was not yet registered. Today it will be registered.
my lord.
Yeah, I will
Get it registered.
Yes,
Tomorrow morning, we will have this matter tomorrow,
yes, my lord.
and then we will proceed. We'll direct the police to give us a report of
Yes.
that.
My lord.
And this document also, because there is a manipulation. This, I have not admitted acts to.
That you file a FIR,
Yes.
you go and file an FIR.
Yes.
And Mr. Roy,
Yes.
what is the great urgency? What is the great need of your client to withdraw his daughter from a school, bring it to this school, get elected as a guardian member within 2 months, and then try to become the president? What is the big thing there? I don't understand.
Yes,
Using
ma-
your daughter. Let's say you give me that FIR tomorrow. You give me that FIR tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir.
Kali Block I give it.
Yes, sir.
List again tomorrow. List again on 22/12/2024. 23/12/2022, 22, 23. As a fixed date.
Problem.
You give me that FIR.
Yes, my tomorrow morning.
56,
My lord, Mr. Stisti has come.
Madam.
pending item 35 and 16.
Sir. Mr. Sisti,
Yes, sir.
have you any idea about this? This SCRT thing?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, now the ball is in your court. It's a direction given to
Yes.
the Secretary, Government of Assam Elementary Education.
Yes.
But what I find here is the government, while permitting teacher training institutions
Yes.
to conduct these courses,
Yes.
fine.
Yes.
Teacher training institutions then engaged certain other institutions,
Yeah.
right? They then conducted this training. The teacher training institutions are not before us, right? Now, what is happening?
That's similar, yes, yes.
They are not before us.
Yeah.
I was just going through yesterday, so these things came to my notice. If you are interested with that similar order, I can pass that similar order.
That SCAT council lawsuit, it is better for them to.
But no, the order is now being considered by you.
Yes, my
Direction is by
also
you.
present.
See, the problem would be they will have a loss of face. Practical problem.
Yes.
If you pass an order there and there, this case is not considered. So what I require you is ask your secretary
Yeah.
not to pass any orders till the next date. And let him come back with his instructions. We will have a fresh hearing in the matter. Or I can pass that order, there is no problem for me, which is better to you.
Yes, I will.
Because I find
Yeah.
that the teacher training institutions are not before the school.
My lord, there are
It's some other private institutions whom they have delegated.
My lord, there are some practical problems I am submitting. My lord, the government requires nearly 2 lakhs of training. But government has no capacity. Government has no
Okay,
capacity to
okay.
produce this.
But this is by SCRT.
Under compelling.
I'll take a statement on that from the council appearing for SCRT,
They could
and I'll pass a better order than this.
Yes.
At 2 p.m. get the
Yes.
SCRT council. You also be here, Mr. Chair.
kindly, yeah, 2 p.m. Yes, yes, yes. Sir.
Item 56,
A list before any other bench without me. I appeared for the institution. Alama, this one, no? Alama pharmacy.
item 57,
Yes, Mr. Shobit.
All of this matter relates to selection of
Only one clarification, if I can just ask you before. When was the 244th meeting?
that was in January, my lord, but
January this year.
January.
Then, Mr. Kagoti, how can you expect him in a meeting of January to give the ACRs from 2018?
In 2021, he can give it.
The decision came in January 2023.
Not 22 much, most probably.
He says 23.
23, my instruction is
23.
Even if it is 22, my lord, even then.
Still, for 1 year.
No. If it is, even if it is for 22,
my lord.
you will have to then give an authority. Who will be the reporting officer?
No, new format has come.
That came when?
22, my most.
22. Okay, for 1 year. From 18?
No, that also he has not filed in.
Forget it. That has come to his notice only when the Now tell me one thing. Have you brought it to his notice that this is the requirement?
3rd January 2023.
3rd January 23.
Because academic council, it was already circulated. Because he was a dean, my lord.
See, that's the only thing.
I
Because see,
understand.
what you have done, normally for dean selection, you don't require because they are from professors.
Professor.
So professors have a format.
Yeah, format is there.
This is one of the instances when a dean is trying to get re-engaged. So
Understand?
this was never contemplated by you maybe in that stage.
Yes, ma'am.
So what we do is, you get your instructions, place it on record, file an affidavit, don't proceed with the selection till that time.
That will be a problem, my lord. Because
I can't
interview
help it
speaks of
because see,
28.
if we allow this, he'll be prejudiced.
So let him appear in the interview, my lord.
What purpose will it serve? That other than satisfying the ego, sadistic pleasure of few people,
Because there are candidates,
we have nothing with him, but only on
but there are
that
candidates
point.
coming from outside also. That's a great problem. That's what I say.
What do you say, Mr.?
Problem regarding what?
But candidates coming from
He wants the selection to go on, but the results be not declared.
No, my lord, the problem is that.
The very route, if it goes from the route.
Yes. Because, and my lord, I'll be losing 18 marks.
not 10 marks, Martin.
18 marks, my lord, I'll lose.
Then 50,000, that maybe I am not with him. For that, he'll also should have to work that energy. I'll be not with him with that 50,000 1 mark. But this ACR thing, it's serious.
Asiatic is 10 marks, my lord. That is.
So you get by earliest, when can you file an affidavit?
Earlier-
Third, fourth,
Third,
third?
third, my lord.
Mr. Chaudhary, you'll take 3 days, 4 days time to file a reply. We'll have this matter for final disposal on 9th.
My lord, very well.
Heard Mr. M.K. Chaudhary, senior advocate. Senior advocate, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also assisted by Mr. M. Sharma, advocate. Also heard Mr. P. Kapote, learned standing counsel, Assam Agriculture University for the response number 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, for all the respondents. So, issue notice returnable on 9/1/2024. Right? Madam.
9th Tuesday.
9th.
9th Tuesday.
It will be a Tuesday.
Yes,
We'll hear it on that. 9/1/2024. Mr. P. Kakuti accepts notice on behalf of all the respondents. No formal notice we sent. Extra copies will serve to the petitioner within 2 days. Also. Mr. Kakuti undertakes to bring the stand of the Agriculture University on record by way of an affidavit by 4/1/2024. Thereafter, the petitioner may file a reply thereto within.
Minus Friday.
Within 5/1 or maybe by 8/1/2024. Also, the matter will be taken up for final consideration on 9/4/22. Till the next date fixed, the selection in pursuance to the advertisement,
Dated 22/9/2020.
page
22nd of September 2020. Page 80.
page 80, page 80. page 80, dated 22/9/2023, insofar as it concerns the post of Dean, Faculty of Veterinary Science, CVS, small c, AAU Khanapara, shall remain suspended. The continuation of the interim directions will be considered. Nalagi will remain suspended till the next day.
Highly obvious.
Only on that point I have done it. Otherwise, I would not have entered. Other points, I don't think it's very material. But this, you will have to satisfy.
Yes, ma'am.
Otherwise, if there is a person, he will be -10 in starting off. That we cannot participate. It should be equal.
I understand. But it was there in, I was telephonically informed that it was.
You bring it on
22
record,
by-
we will vacate that order. If it
22
is
by-
there, if he had an opportunity.
Yes.
See, mere saying that you file an FIR, you are required to file a, what you call that, prepare an ACR,
Yeah.
will not do. You will also have to identify the authorities.
Yeah.
He is a dean, then who would be the reporting officer, who would be the reviewing officer, and who
Sir,
would be the
format we
XP?
have not seen, sir. Format will be.
Format there might be, but you will also have to have the authorities, because this is for the first time you are introducing this.
Yes, I understand.
You will have to have that. Not
No,
satisfied.
What is saying there, not only the format, it will not do, it has to be rationalized, my lord. At par with the my lord, teaching staff, I mean, the technical department.
You are not the dean is not a teaching staff in terms of your act and the statutes.
It's
So-
statutory officers. ma'am.
It's not, they are not being held to be a teaching staff. That's what I have come across. But if that is so, then you will also have to prescribe. Maybe for him, it will be the registrar reporting, vice chancellor, maybe
Yes, well, maybe.
accepting, and the chancellor. But that channel has also to
Hierarchy,
be, hierarchy has to be done.
I understand.
If you get on record, please get on record that also.
Yes.
Then we will catch it.
Understand.
Yes, Mr. Das.
My lord, herein we are challenging in my lord appointment order of my lord, the assistant professor of Bengali department under the my lord.
What is this?
Lordship may stay. Which is immediately violation of the constitutional bench judgment laws. He cannot carry the lordship OBT certificate.
Can you have a fairer submission than this?
My lord.
So don't feel bad when he fights.
Absolutely, my lord.
Get my point.
My lord,
This is the beauty.
my lord is correct. But during my career, my lord, for the first time I have. heard-
When he argues a matter, he goes hammer and tongs.
Yes, yes.
Don't bind on that, because when it is a fair thing also, he makes a fair submission. That is what is required. Heard Mr. B.K. Das, the counsel for the petition. Also heard Mr.
I am for
Okay,
1,
good.
2, and 3 lordship.
K. Gogoi. Standing counsel. Standing counsel. Higher education.
Lordship, 1,
Issue notice, returnable in 4 weeks. Mr. K. Gogoi accepts notice on behalf of respondents number 1, 2, 3.
lordship.
3. So no formal notice, no formal notice is to be issued. However, extra copies be served within 2 days. So the petitioner to take steps for service of notice on respondent number 4, 5, 6 by registered post. The petitioner has, by way of this application, essayed the selection and appointment of the respondent number 6 as Assistant Professor Bengali in Rabindranath Tagore University, in the respondent number 4 University. So when was the appointment done?
My lord, 1/8/2023, my lord.
On 1/8/2023, 1/8.
23.
He is continuing.
Please continue.
So on a perusal of the post against which the respondent number 6 was appointed was advertised as a post reserved for OBC/MOBC. The materials available on record depict that the petitioner has produced a OBC certificate pertaining to a caste which has been recognized as a pertaining to a community which has been recognized as a backward class community for the state of Western. It is stated in the BAP that the Baruzibi community is not recognized as a backward class community in the state of Assam. Full stop. In that view of the matter, and also taking note of the decision of the Supreme Court of India in the case of Municipal Corporation of Delhi.
Fishing versus Delhi is all both.
Both
Is a constitutional judgment lawsuit?
case taking note of the decisions of the Supreme Court. Here I said, if
Even lawsuit one latest judgment also there lawsuit. It is in 2022 AIR SC lawsuit.
2022
AIR SC
AIR.
AIR SC 322 lawsuit.
Party's name?
Badoram Bahadur BHADARRAM within bracket D lawsuit.
Hmm.
And
What is the ratio?
ratio? That principle is applied.
That from one state you can't have backward class, you can't have.
Carry another state lawsuit.
So, and having the ratio of, can I incorporate it? I've not read it. Can I do it?
Lawsuit. You cannot carry.
Reported in AIR, the recent decision of the Supreme Court in AIR 2022 Supreme Court 322 party number.
Lawsuit we can in the mail lawsuit we can send it lawsuit. In the mail we can send.
No, we'll have it. As well as the decisions of the Supreme Court in the case of Bir Singh versus Delhi, Jal Board and others. Find it. Full stop. The appointment as made in respect of the respondent number 6 shall. But he is working.
That part I cannot say. Otherwise,
Is not sustainable.
lawsuit.
Oh. This court has on date on noticing the fact that the said respondent is working in the school college from 1/8/2023. Refrains from staying the effect and operation of the said appointment. However, the necessary orders in this connection shall be passed on the returnable day on the said respondents appearing before the school. Full stop. The petitioner. Petitioner raise that AD along as well as Dusty mode. You take this. It looks because he's working already. Without hearing him, maybe he may have. If it was immediate, I would have done it. But I think I've given him enough materials. We'll do that on the next date. Let them come.
That indication will lawsuit sufficient.
That is enough.
Lawsuit.
But I would just very shortly, that is very much intentional because this respondent number 6 is working.
Have you filed an appeal? Have you filed an appeal here before the government?
No appeal has been.
Next day, Mr. Bass. Because somebody who is working, we should not take him by surprise.
I have filed representations only, and
Where?
representation is there.
Where? Tell me.
Representation on page, my lord will file on page 50, my lord.
50.
And my lord, Vice Chancellor is empowered to cancel, my lord. This I have brought into notice with my lord, all the facts. On 50. Next day. Thereafter, I have visited also. They have given me the students.
It is open to the authorities of Rabindranath Tagore University in view of the said position to take remedial measures as may be called for in the matter and place the action so taken on record before this court on the next day. Okay. Then they will give him a notice. Let's see. Because today I stayed, it does not look nice.
Otherwise, that indication.
That is the.
Otherwise, I will be happy as well.
59.
May I please your lordship, kindly matter we will take at 2 lordship.
Oh, bless.
At number 38, matters for admission.
Yes, Mr. Chaudhary, you're waiting for which item? You're waiting for which item? 39.
Lord,
Next.
in 39, my lord, I have some difficulty, my lord.
No, let it be called. Let it be called.
38.
I have received instruction.
What is the instruction?
Instruction was that proposal is returned back, Lordship. There is a Lordship, as per record service book of, with date of joining in the service of 7/5/2003, Lordship. But in the recorded form, it is 18/2/1988, Lordship. That's why proposal is sent back to the authority. Lordship.
Mr. D does, Ms. D does, in terms of the order dated 18/12/2023 passed in the present proceedings, has placed on record a communication dated 20/12/2023 passed by the Director of Pension Assam, wherein it has been pointed out that there is a discrepancy between the date of joining of the petitioner in the pension proposal as well as in the pension proposal and in his service book. Also, the pension proposal has been now remanded back to the Inspector of Schools, Kamrup Rural. Also, the Inspector of Kamrup Rural shall now examine the matter and furnish correct details of particulars of the petitioner as may be required for the purpose of processing his pension. And while doing so, shall also take note of the decision of this court in Jivan Chandra Dekar, reported in, just giving that citation.
2008. 2008 3 GLT 229.
2008 3 GLT
229.
229. Also, and resubmit the proposal of the petitioner within a period of 30 days from a date of receipt of a certified copy. You give him a certified copy. Receipt of a certified copy of this order. Also, list this matter again on 30 days.
During last week of January.
Can we shorter? Is a cancer patient? Can we?
That's what I'm saying, because within a period of 15 days from the date of receipt of a certified copy. आपने बिहुर पीछे विषय दिया
22.
22.
21, 22.
This is again a secondary division matter. Who is appearing? You are appearing. Ms. D. Musahari shall coordinate with the Inspector of Schools. Inspector of Schools where? Mr. Dr. Kamrup. And place before this court on the next day the progress made. The place before this court next day the compliance with regard to the directions passed by this order. I think that will take care of everything.
That should take care.
And if required, Mr. Doctor, you also file a representation because there is an error.
Yes.
That qualifying service will only from the date of provincialization of
Yes.
the college.
90.
Point that out. Otherwise, again, it will come back.
Yes.
We can't help it. I don't want to come in because they have said your qualifying service is 88, which is wrong.
That is wrong.
That is wrong. It should be 91.
That's true.
So kindly make a representation asking to correct that date also, so that it settle for oneself.
Yes.
The petitioner is given liberty to submit appropriate representation before the Inspector of Schools, Kamrup Rural, to highlight any other inconsistency / error that may exist in the pension proposal. The Inspector of Schools, on receipt of such representation, shall also examine the contentions and effect the necessary corrections as may be called for.
But I may be given a copy of the proposal because then
That we are both returning it. You can have. I'm only retaining this copy. The proposal.
I can take
A copy of the communication dated 20/12/2024 is kept on record and marked as X. All right.
Item 29.
Lord, I have some difficulty today. I've just received a
Date was
record.
fixed as per
And
his
Mr.
convenience.
K. N. Chaudhary will lead me in this case, Lord.
He is here and my lord, this date was fixed as per his convenience, my lord.
No, my lord,
You could have given me a slip yesterday that we are not doing the matter, taking his consent.
my lord, on the last occasion, my lord, I have
This
told
one
him that
matter
it would be a little bit difficult for
took me
me.
such a long time to understand. Basically, so we took a lot of time to understand. And then we came to understand the facts. And that delayed my consider the other, because I saw this is an interesting matter, so I went ahead.
My lord.
What to do, Mr.
My lord, your lordship. will
Hearing
agree
will-
with it, But your lordship will make it clear that on the next date, my lord, no adjournment will be given.
You give me a,
Oh, my lord, on the last occasion also, my lord, I have.
no,
told-
you give me a date convenient to yourself, any date convenient. Anyway, they are terminated, they are out, so there is no problem. 2 days, 3 days delay, there is no problem. And I will want the records, how you have processed it.
My lord.
And also one thing, Mr. Chaudhary, is there any material on record to show that before that advertisement was issued, there was some decision that this should be the process or this should be the qualifications? Have they taken any decision, anything on that record on
My
that?
lord, so far as the university is concerned, my lord, I am not privy to those documents, but my lord, the entire selection process has been, my lord, completed as per the UGC norms, UGC guidelines. My lord, that I will show.
Because they say
And
subsequently
the
they
effort
found, they have taken a plea also that the qualifications, things were not proper. So I had an idea, I had a doubt that
If that
how
be so,
the-
my lord, if that be so, every appointment that has been made, that has to be reviewed, my lord.
no. Thing is, that's true, but they have a plea to that extent.
Yes.
I think they have taken a plea.
Only, my lord, only one vital aspect, my lord. In 2019, the petitioner got the PhD. And in 2020, he got the, my lord, appointment of, in the rank of professor. my lord.
Is that erroneous?
Only within 1 year, my lord, he got that post, my lord. So, my lord, that
You give it
eligibility
to me.
aspect.
Is there a residency required after PhD for being applying?
My lord,
Is there a
normally
breathing
3
period,
phases, my lord,
residency, anything required? No, Mr. Pukan, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
my lord.
Is there, after today I get my PhD?
My lord.
Tomorrow, if an advertisement comes
My lord.
and says a PhD is required, can't I apply? Or is there a requirement that I got the PhD today, 21st? I'll have to wait for such period, thereafter only I can apply.
No, there are 3 phases: assistant professor, associate professor, then professor, my lord.
Hmm.
And to become a professor, he should be associate professor or professor.
Okay.
In that rank, my lord. So, my lord, within 1 year.
Absolutely wrong submission.
And
my lord.
the UGC regulation is also clear, my lord. On that aspect, my lord, the next step takes, my lord.
You tell me which is a date convenient.
But, can it be on after Bihu, my lord, 24th, my lord? 24th January, my lord.
My lord, if I must submit, my lord, K. N. Chaudhary's daughter is getting married.
Ah.
So that on that date, my lord, that would be plea. to adjourn.
So we'll have it in the second week of January
My lord.
on 10, 11,
On 10.
11.
11 is a Thursday.
Thursday. Mr. P.J. Fukan, Learned Counsel, appearing for the Guwahati University, has expressed inconvenience to argue the matter today. So, he prays that the matter be listed on 11/1/2024 for further hearing. Mr. M.K. Chaudhary, Learned Senior Advocate, appearing on behalf of the petitioner, also accepts the said accepts the said suggestion made by Mr. P.J. Fukan. As agreed to by the parties. We also heard that this. K. Borpujari, yeah. You are for respond number? 7. Respond number 7. Mr. Choswan, as agreed to by the parties, list this matter on 11/1/2024. Full stop. And indeed, no further adjournments shall be granted. in the matter, and the matter will be taken up for disposal on this said date. And it'll be helpful for me if any judgments you are relying on, if you can just give those citations a day ahead, so that I can also be prepared, and the least time we can finish it up.
Most of this.
May please, Your Lordship. Lordship, in this matter, we were supposed to file an affidavit. We have sent our communication, Lordship. We'll be receiving shortly, Lordship. Some time may be given, Lordship. It's 23 matter. Item 42, Your Lordship.
When did you send your communication?
Lordship, we had sent it
This is elementary.
elementary, Lordship. We have sent it, Lordship. Present, we don't have it, Lordship, but we have sent the communication.
This order was of August, then again September, October.
We're awaiting, Lordship. No, in between what happened, Lordship, they had given us that they had not received the repetition. So again, we had to give a repetition.
They did not give you copies.
They had given my lord, in the.
Why the default?
There was a issue, Lordship. The communication gap.
We have given my lord on 21/8.
Yes, Lordship. Thereafter, we have sent it again, Lordship. So that's why we are waiting.
This matter will have to be heard.
It may be given, my lord, after.
Heard. Mr. P. Pukhar, the learned counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. A. learned counsel, hearing on behalf of the elementary division. Issue rule. Returnable by 4 weeks. No. No steps, no fresh steps required to be taken. All parties have entered appearance. List again on February.
On 8th February, Thursday.
8 to 2020. 2024 for in the hearing column. So in the meantime, the parties may exchange their agreements.
The privilege.
But this is, my lord, similar to yesterday item number 42, my lord. WPC number 49892, same case, same school, my lord. The petitioner, this is subsequently filed the case.
What did I do with that matter?
Just disposed of with the direction to consider the case of the petition.
Item number?
Item number 42 of yesterday, my lord. WPC 498.
Orders have been uploaded.
Yesterday, my lord.
Disposition. Item number?
42, yesterday, my lord. WPC number 498923.
Yes.
Upload is it? Ready? मुंह लग गया था कॉपी टू भी
Same school, only the petitioner does not.
Oh, bottle.
Yes.
Bottle dola.
Yes. It came subsequent.
Yes.
Alright.
Numbers 44 and 45. That is for orders.
Have it after vacations, not today. 1 o'clock. Anyway, that order we'll have to review.
Only three people lost in Miller. The matter may be refer to the director or the government to decide.
No. First, we'll have to hear on the review. And who was the petitioner in that review? You were the petitioner. That
Yes.
writ petition wherein the review is being sought for, you were the petitioner.
Yes, ma'am.
Managing committee. Managing committee president and secretary.
I am the president.
Because we'll have to review that order. Otherwise, the subsequent may not be permissible.
As your lordship did. February, lordship. February 6th, 6th February.
As prayed for by the then council for the parties, this again on 6/2/2024 or 6/2/2024 or so on the next day, an endeavor would be made to dispose of it.
Most of it.
Of the review petition. But tentative view, if it comes to me, I am reviewing that order,
Yeah.
both cases together. Oh, along with, along with, what is that?
The WC number, my lord, 7354.
7/3, that pending one. The subsequently filed.
7702.
No, subsequently you have filed one, na?
Yes, my lord.
What is that?
7702.
7702 of,
2018.
it is there on record.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, list it along with 7702 of, yes, it's on record.
Yes, 44 and 45. my lord.
44 and 40. Take it. And we will dispose of both the matters.
Yes.
Where are you going? Only.
Published away.
In this matter, we are filing affidavit today, lordship. We have sub the copy just now, lordship.
You are appearing for whom, Mr. Shetty? You are appearing for the respondent petition. You have taken steps.
Yes, lordship. On 16/12, as per
Seen the office note dated 19/12/2023.
Yes.
The petitioner has taken, notices have been issued to respond number 4. Full stop. Full stop. It is seen from the array of parties that the respondent number 4 is already represented by the principal, Hook Kamrup College. Respondent number 4, Hook Kamrup College, is already entered appearance in the present proceedings to its principal as respondent number 6. Accordingly, the service of notice upon respondent number 6 is, says respondent number 4 is held to be complete. The Mr. BP Bora shall also appear on behalf of the respondent number 4, Hook Kamrup College. So, the notice, service of notice is complete. List this matter for admissions. After how much time you want to file affidavit?
Lordship, what has happened? Yesterday, we mentioned we were thinking there was a resolution from the GB, which was given to me seeking withdrawal of the advertisement, but I had gone through the file. I had seen that we have already approved her appointment as a college, but the approval is being kept waiting from the Director of Higher Education. Therefore, I have suggested not to withdraw the advertisement. Therefore, only the Director of Higher Education will file an affidavit as to why they are not giving approval. Otherwise, page 38, we have given the
36 is the
approval. Otherwise,
The managing committee.
we urgently need a professor. We don't mind if she is appointed.
We are filing the affidavit today.
What is your stand in the affidavit?
Actually, initially the government approval.
Okay, fine. List again after 2 weeks. Full stop. The Director of Higher Education Assam shall in the meantime bring on record its stand by way of filing an affidavit. Full stop. The petitioner may file the rejoinder against the same if so advised. Full stop. List the matter again on after 2 weeks. 2 weeks and 3 weeks. 30/3/01/2024. We'll see on that.
47.
May I be lordship? Firstly, from court's order dated 4/12/23, they have filed a affidavit saying that they will file a appeal. Specifically, see the order dated 4/12.
Yes. Yes.
We have filed the affidavit, madam.
Where?
We have filed it on
12/12.
on 12/12, madam. The steps taken by the director, madam. Bring it on record, madam, by way of this affidavit. Now, on 12/12, I have received another instruction from the government, my lord. requesting the standing council to file an appeal.
Appeal.
Yes, my lord.
The court's order was 4/12. Then, my lord, director wrote a letter to the secretary, my lord, 6/12 for filing a appeal.
It's a college, it's a school.
It's a school, my lord. Direction was to provincialize the service under the 2011 Act, my lord.
Lordship will see the page 24, my lord. A letter sent, issued by the secretary to the director, my lord. Last para, my lord.
Just so.
Right.
Mr. N.J. Katunia. For the respondents have. In persons, in terms of the directions contained in the order dated 4/12/2023, have filed an affidavit on behalf of the direction of second delegation. So, and as per the required particulars on record also. Mr. Katunia has today furnished a communication dated 12/12/2023, meaning the state has decided to file a writ appeal against the order, violation of which is projected in the present contempt application. In view of the said developments, list this matters after 6 weeks. On the next day, Mr. Attorney shall place on record the decision that may be that may come in the appeal that is contemplated by the appeal that is being contemplated by the respondents. Full stop. Further orders as would be called for would be passed on the next day on receipt of the instructions as sought. You find if something happens to others,
Yes,
otherwise we will
Madam, 21, my lord.
let them. They are exercising a right. Let them do that.
Retire without benefit, my lord.
If you retire also, you will get, because the order is already there.
Yes, sir, he will get the benefit.
We'll
Otherwise, he
ensure
will get the
that.
benefit.
We are here.
Oh,
for
let-
that. You just point that out when the matter comes.
May I please? Last occasion, my lord, you're supposed to file affidavit, my lord.
Yes, I have seen my colleague actually, Vedanta, he appeared lawsuit. We are supposed, but otherwise we have already complied with the order lawsuit. That order is there.
Okay.
Because he was recommended by the disciplinary committee as an additional teacher. And there's and for additional teacher, that actually requirement of enrollment is have to be there lawsuit.
150.
Yes, that is not there. And that's not the only reason.
My lord, order, my lord, kindly come to the order, my lord. Page, my lord, 9, my lord. Relevant portion, my lord, you kindly come to page 11, para 6, my lord.
Yes, para 6.
In view of the above, we dispose of the hit petition, directing the director of Deputy Assam to consider the claim of the petitioner for consideration as a linguist teacher of Bapurpete Girls Madrasa and pass a rejoined order thereon. My lord, director was to consider my case as a linguist teacher, my lord. But my lord, the order which they have, my lord, issued, they have considered my case as additional teacher, my lord.
No, they have
So, my
filed an
lord,
appeal.
this is what
Ultimately,
this is
order
what
reflects that they have filed an appeal and that is pending before the committee law, that SLC lawsuit. The appeal and has to be taken care of lawsuit.
My lord, the director, my lord, almost, my lord, is a mandamus, my lord.
Para 5, possibly kindly peruse. Para 5 of that order. It is stated that being agreed, the petitioner preferred an appeal and before the state level scrutiny committee which is pending.
And that is what was directed to be disposed of. Because appeal state level committee is the director.
Director, and director has issued this order lordship.
But there is no consideration here with regard to that language teacher.
Because the language teacher lordship, but his name was lordship में खाली पेरू the
Abu Hanif is recommended as,
He's headmaster.
headmaster.
okay. Shahidullah Islam, Shahida Islam is SST, social science teacher.
My lord.
Sokina Khatun is language teacher.
But he was, my lord, recommended as language teacher, but she was not qualified. That is why she has not been considered.
She has not been considered.
My lord, and she is junior to me, my lord.
Okay, fine. Sakina Khatun?
Sakina Khatun has, this Sakina Khatun
Sakina Khatun is gone.
Gone.
So Shahjahan Ali,
is, my lord,
Shahjahan Ali is the social studies teacher.
No, my lord. He is, my lord, appointed as Hindi teacher, my lord. He is claiming to be provincialized for as language teacher, my lord. Being the same.
So no language teacher in your school has been.
Yes, sir. No, my lord. But no language, my lord, and even no science teacher also, my lord. Only 2 teachers have been provincialized. Now they have come up with the order that the school has no sufficient enrollment. But my lord, how they have provided the post of my lord headmaster?
Headmaster, he was working in, he
Headmaster
was shown as a
also-
language teacher lordship. That is, that headmaster work,
Headmaster here, designation is headmaster.
Yes, my lord.
that should not have been there lordship.
I think you will have to give a relook on this. Mr.
But the disciplinary committee forwarded as a headmaster, that is the difficulty.
No, headmaster, he's also been, you have the provincialization order here.
My lord,
Abu Hanif,
Abu Hanif, though he's shown as a headmaster, but his main subject is language.
no, come to the next page, the last page, conclusion, just above conclusion.
yes, my lord. Abu Hanif as headmaster.
And Shahida
Shahida
Islam as
is
social
social
studies.
Only these 2 posts have been,
So there is no language teacher done.
yes, my lord. Language and
Lordship, there is, the another instruction I have given, been copied, lordship, there is some clarification is there, lordship.
Okay.
Lordship, Mother, for point 1, the services of Sakina Khatun has not been recommended by
Okay,
SLC,
fine.
it has gone. On second point, Lordship, on the other hand, disciplinary committee Gwalpara had recommended the name of Abu Hanif as headmaster, whose date of joining is 1194. As per the Dice Code records, the main subject taught by Abu Hanif is language. Though he is shown as a headmaster, but he is
Mr. See, that may not be proper.
that man is proper.
If you have an headmaster, that
Yes.
means you have above 100. He automatically comes in.
And so far as petitioner is concerned, his name was recommended by disciplinary committee for consideration as an additional social studies teacher. As far as that data so and so office, he was, there's a less enrollment, so he's not eligible for recommendation. Even though the petitioner is not eligible for lordship.
But here there is no question of any additional teacher coming in because there is only 2 provincialized.
Yes.
And Abu Hanif is headmaster. How can you do that? If you can do it here, then all the matters that are coming on board, you will have to do it in all. In pursuance to the,
The lordship may issue
I'm doing
yes.
Mr. SMT Sisti has produced an order dated 26/8/2022 passed by the director, purportedly in compliance of the directions contained in the order dated 18/1/2022 passed in WPC number 273 of 2022, as well as a communication dated 13/10/2023 of the director. On perusal of the said order dated 26/8/22 and the communication dated 13/10/2023, it is seen that the directives passed by this court are yet to be complied with. The compliance as shown in the order dated 26/8/2020, or the reasons as assigned as assigned for not complying with, not provincializing the services of the petitioner in the communication dated 13/10/2023 appears not to be satisfactory. Also, the director is required to have a relook into the matter and submit updated compliance report by the next day. In the event the compliance report in tune with the directions passed by this court, white, they said order dated 18/1/2022 is not brought on record by the next day. Necessary orders that may be called for in the matter shall be passed. So this again after 4 weeks going in. Enabling to enable, this again after 4 weeks to enable Mr. Sestil to have the updated instruction from the respondents and place the same before the court. After 4 weeks.
Yes.
On 6 to
6/2/2024.
item 50,
Mr. Sestil, you can take this back.
Yes.
Treatment petition,
Last date, why did we adjourn it?
no, it was allowed, the treatment petition 3240.
Hmm.
For including the new incumbents in the office.
No, there is no order here, ma'am. There is no order here.
There was an order passed, implementing the new incumbents. Probably what has happened, so far as the name of the director, 3240. 23.
We don't see.
In fact, probably what has happened is that there was a order also passed allowing us to correct the name of the new incumbent in the office of the director by hand. We had written it here.
I don't find any order here on records, Ms. Baranoy.
In fact,
You can just check it. We'll take it after some time.
it was, right?
You can just check the records once.
What has happened only, we were allowed to correct the name of the new.
How
incumbent.
can you correct without there being an order?
That is what I'm submitting. An order was passed, but thereafter, when we approached the court master that for correction of the by hand. In fact, we had written it wrongly as yes, Mamta Hoja. Instead of that, Suranjana Sena. It should be Suranjana Senapati. We were informed that
You will have
that
to file an additional. Yes. I
that
remember.
cannot be.
Yes, that I had
yes.
pointed it out. Yes. 3240.
Probably that.
So this will not work. You will have to file a fresh one.
We will file the affidavit correcting the name, or we'll have to.
No,
file a
you
fresh-
you withdraw
fresh-
this, file a fresh application that.
Fresh,
Mamta Hosai, because this is an elementary thing.
elementary, yes.
Elementary is somebody else. So you withdraw this, you file a fresh one.
Yes, that's. what
Because I think when I was dictating the order, I pointed out, somebody, you appeared, I suppose. Yes. On the prayer of Ms. Deborah Gohan, Senate Counsel for the applicant, the present I is permitted to be withdrawn with liberty to refile the same refile the same. Also, the I accordingly stands dismissed on withdrawal with liberty as prayed for. You file it, we'll pass orders.
51.
I don't know what the instructions they're producing, Miller. In this case, Miller, yesterday. The petitioner, they called to the office, Miller. And Miller, they were threatened, Miller, with detention, Miller, if they don't sign some undertaking, Miller, to produce some documents. And one of them was arrested on the charges we still don't know, Miller.
Arrested?
Yes, Miller. And we don't know what charges he has been arrested, but Miller, others were not threatened that if they don't sign this letter, Miller, they'll be detained, Miller, by the commissioner, the secretary himself, Miller, in the office of the director of elementary education yesterday, Miller. That is why my instruction is all about, Miller.
Can you bring it on by way of an affidavit?
Yes, Miller, I would like to find an
You
affidavit.
bring it on. By way of- Yes, Mr. Patonia, why have you been arrested?
I'm not aware of it. Ma'am.
The petition number 1 has been arrested.
Now they got an order before this court. You went upon appeal. You went to the Supreme Court. Didn't you have these points before, at that point of time to take before the courts? Or was not the grounds on which you filed the writ appeal and the SLP?
They will file a review also.
Today, Ma'am, they because for payment of first salary, they need to submit some document.
No, see. One of them have been arrested. Why?
I'm not aware of that because I don't know the reason also, my lord.
He was picked up from the office of the director, my lord. We don't know the charges as yet, my lord. He'll be produced perhaps today in the afternoon, my lord.
Because arrest of a person is done in completely different authority, my
And
lord.
others were asked, my lord, to sign this letter, my lord, or they were told that they will also be detained, my lord.
This is 2012 is produced by you.
Yes, my lord.
No, it speaks of certain documents, my lord, totally, my lord. My lord, it's not, my lord, discernible as to what document they are sitting, my lord. Authenticated copy of court affidavit of the incumbent. I don't know what this means, my lord. Authenticated copy of appointment letter of the incumbent bearing the signature of the DE Assam. What authentication further is required if the signature is there, I don't know, my lord. Physical fitness certificate, if they are serving, my lord, what kind of physical fitness certificate at this stage is required? Then, my lord, government creation post and last permanent, my lord, that they have to furnish, my lord. And what undertaking also we do not know, what undertaking authenticated by the concerned, my lord, DDO, my lord. A vague, my lord, letter has been, my lord, asked to be signed and they were forced to sign this, my lord.
When were your appointments affected?
My lord.
Appointments, original appointments affected?
Original appointments were in 97, 98, but they were regularized in 1999, my lord. It was, they were actually, my lord, case of regularization, my lord. And my lord, they have been, my lord, trying to make a claim, my lord, every time that, my lord, they are not working. But in fact, in the year 2017, the director writes, my lord, that they should be paid their salaries, they're working, my lord. But the plea always has been, my lord, trying to, my lord, indicate that they are not working, my lord, these people.
Do one thing, you file an additional letter
My lord, that's fine.
and show Mr. Katonier also this, so
Yes,
that
I'll
he
give
is
you a
also
copy.
apprised and he can have his instruction.
Yes, I'll give a copy to him.
I'll not say anything today.
Fine.
You bring it on
Yes.
affidavit.
Yes, sir.
We'll have it on 9, 10.
And, okay.
Board is in.
Well,
12th.
Fine.
We'll have it on 12th. Bring
Fine.
an affidavit.
Fine.
Give him a copy beforehand
Yes,
so
sir.
that he can also, no. The affidavit copy
yes, sir.
so that he can also
Yes.
have an,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Doctor, on account of certain developments taking place in the matter, please for a short adjournment to bring this in on record by way of filing an additional affidavit. So, Mr. Doctor shall file the affidavit at least file the affidavit by 5th of January 2014 with a copy to Mr. Katonier. List this matter on 12/1/2024. On 12/1/2024, Mr. Katonier shall place on record the instructions pertaining to the matters raised in the additional affidavit that would be raised, shall be raised in the additional affidavit by the petitioner. List again on 12/1/2024. Can take this book.
Oblige, keep the oblige.
52.
Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of respondent number 6, Seba. Lordship, we need some time to file an affidavit.
You require some time to file an affidavit.
Yes.
Just petition. Okay. None appears on call for the petitioner. Miss
J. Bathari.
J.
Bathari.
Bathari,
Yes.
spelling B-A-T,
BATHA
B-A-T-H-A,
RISA.
R-I-S-S-A.
SA.
Appearing on behalf of the respondent number 6, praise for being granted 2 weeks' time to bring on record the stamp of the said authority by way of an affidavit in the matter. So, list this matter after 2 weeks. Thus, the respondent number 6 in the meantime shall bring on record if their stand by way of filing an affidavit. So, list on 24/1/2024.
Standing item 35.
May I please his lordship? Lordship, P9 is engaged in code 17, your lordship. that matter has fixed,
Mr. Who is there for SCRT other than him? B. Gugoi, call Mr. B. Gugoi. If they are not interested, they can tell him I'll pass a similar order. There is none of my headache.
no, he just told me that kindly pass over the matter for time being, your lordship. He will be coming, your
Mr.
lordship.
Bora is there.
Yes, Bora, yes.
Yes, Mr. Murmu. The only thing my query was, while I was going through the brief yesterday, this came to my notice. And in all probability, when the coordinate bench was considering this matter, it proceeded on the ground that it is the petitioners who were permitted to run the schools. Whereas it is not that, it is the teacher training institutes who were permitted. And the teacher training institutes have taken these people in, these bodies in.
That is a question, but my lord, after all, due to all these technicalities, the students are suffering and we are also answerable to students. We have collected the.
And the students are not before us, neither the teacher training institutes are before us. It is the intermediary who has come in without any.
They are the coordinator of those institutions.
You show me a letter issued by the directorate appointing you.
No, sir. Actually, those were given by the SCERT. But even then, well, there is some recognition of the government. Kindly see page 30. Recognition of the government is there, my lord. SCERT section.
Where?
Page 30 of item 60.
Item 60.
Yes.
You are appearing for SCRT?
Yes,
You appear for SCRT?
yes.
Yes, give him a copy.
Yes, this is the copy. I can. Yes,
Page 30, item 60.
Yes.
Commissioner Secretary, Elementary Education Department, please find here Ilkos a prayer petition received from 49 numbers of signatories.
I'm not on that.
So it is the minister.
No, I got it. That these teachers have to be given an accommodation. Why at your behest? Why not the students coming in or the teacher training institutes coming in?
Students, it is very difficult. So many students all over Assam. And as we have taken them admission, we have also some responsibility.
You suffer? No problem, but students should not suffer.
No.
I just want one
And one important
document.
thing, that you could see, they sought certain particulars from us.
No, Mr. Mahmood, I just want a document wherein certain rights on your part can be shown.
No, in the improved order, that is, in the similar order, my lord, that has been observed by the.
Other than that,
My lord,
okay, show me.
yes, that is there. my lord.
Where is observed?
Let me show. Kindly see page 69.
68. Para.
69, para 8.
Yes, read.
If the further students were taken in during the period of confusion, when the authorities themselves were not clear whether it is discontinued or not to discontinue, and their intake was done prior to the clear instruction not to take further students, we are of the view that the students have some legal right of their own to be given a positive recognition of the course that may be undertaken. So let's consider there is some observation. At least some legitimate expectation, though fundamental right is not there or statutory right, but there is legitimate expectation. So kindly.
Now come to page 67, your para 7.
Para 7.
Hmm.
From the institute point of view, and also from the point of view of the students who have undertaken the course offered by the petitioner institute, we do not see any infirmity or illegality in their conduct, and the entire issue has arisen as because there was this decision of the respondent authorities to discontinue the scheme of operating the study center. So, my lord, when they asked us to discontinue, we have not taken any admission.
Mr. Mahmood. This paragraph, when you read it with your page 29, it is not the petitioner's institute that is being projected. It is the teacher training institute that is being projected.
But
It cannot go beyond 29. That aspect was not pointed out before this court when this order was passed. Maybe missed out. Because you are a third party.
no, petition institute is also there. From there are 7.
Okay, Mr. Mahmood, you show me one thing. How were you required to come in? How did you come in? What are the documents on record to show that you were given this permission by the government to run this course?
The government has, the SCRT has given us.
Where is that? Where is that? Just show me that.
Those are available, my lord.
Yes, yes. Just show me that.
Those are available.
I think that will cleanse the issue in your favor.
Yes, first lordship kindly see government's executive head is the minister. Minister has.
I think you are referring to page 20.
Page 30,
on
kindly
what?
see the recommendation of the education minister. These are education.
I don't want. Mr. Come to the document. You come to
31.
page 24.
31, kindly see 31,
You come to page 24.
20.
4. That is in your favor.
Yes. These are the people for your lordship. So here lordship Kaziranga College, Nagang. So he is before your lordship.
Who?
This Kaziranga College.
Hmm.
Page 24, all are before it. Then lordship kindly see page 23, Bahakabari Higher Secondary School, Post Office, so BTC Roha. So it is this institution is also before it. And then, my lord, of page 22, those are extra institutions.
Mr. Nayak.
So lordship has already dipped page 25, Deep Jyoti
Mr. Nayak.
Vidya.
Mr. Nayak is here.
Lordship.
Mr. Nayak,
Lordship.
you have the writ petition.
Yes, Lordship.
You either of it, it's either page 25 or page 29. Come to that.
25, Lordship.
It's a notification dated 26/4/2017.
Lordship.
Come to the second paragraph.
Lordship.
Read it.
Lordship.
The program shall be conducted in National Council of Teacher Education, recognized teacher education institutes of Assam, for which Director SCRT shall notify the study center of all of the selected NCT recognized teacher education institutes of the state.
Lordship.
So you can't go beyond the teacher training institutes.
Private institutes are also there, Lordship. As our institutes were not sufficient for covering the entire figure of 27,000. Figure was.
But Mr. M.E. Mahmood, Learned Counsel for the petition. Also heard Mr. P. Naik, Learned Counsel for the SCRT, and also Mr. S.M.T. Sisti, Learned Counsel for the respondents in the elementary education department. Baki tour pura, ekdam, para 9 pura. Page 66, 68. Next up, if he says, what more should I do?
No. But
We are hiding on that.
Forget it, Mr. Bro.
Lordship, in 2017.
You people have brought in the,
No, that is not.
you couldn't have gone beyond those institutes. The institutes, the director engaged them.
Recognize NCT.
And today, the institutes are not before us. The recognized bodies are before us.
Institutes are before.
No,
Lordship,
it is the study centers which are before us.
They are also
prayer institute
all
No.
the study centers and institute.
No,
from the institution of the petitioners. Lordship,
are they,
No,
what
what
is that?
I'm
I'm telling you.
Lordship.
You come to page 24.
Yes, Lordship.
BTC Golanganj is the institution. It gave it to Pathamari Sona, BMU Madrasa, Alamgaj, so and so.
Which page, Lordship?
Page 24,
20
24
Of 60.
is the affidavit.
of item number
Item 60.
7546.
No, I mean item number 35, Lord.
Oh, fine. Eto ki nane? 60, 45, 35, 35, okay, 35. You take out 35.
Page 27 and
You come to page 27.
lots of.
The notification of the government required that this should be with the teacher training institution, education institutes, right? Page 27.
Lots of.
Sevali Deva Sharma, Devi Sharma.
Lots of.
Normal School Nagaon is a teacher training institute.
Lots of.
Don Bosco Senior School is a study center taken by Normal School.
Lots of.
Today, Normal School is not nowhere. It is Don Bosco who is before us.
Lots of.
How?
Because these are NCT recognized, what I'm submitting, Lordship. In 2017, Lordship, central government issued instruction to all the states to train the untrained teachers.
Now tell me, is Don Bosco Senior Secondary School recognized by NCT?
Our condition was, it has to be recognized by NCT. Now,
Is it recognized by NCT?
Lordship, this particular institute, so far as this particular.
No,
institute,
the
that
institute
instruction-
wherein the study centers were set up,
Lordship.
all those were recognized by NCT.
Approval was granted only for the NCT recognized. Whether this particular institute has a recognition or that instruction I have to take, Lordship. But the condition
You
was
come
that-
back to page 20, 25, 35, item number 35, page 25.
Lordship.
Now, this is the condition. The program shall be conducted in the National Council of Teacher Education, recognized teacher education institutes of Assam.
Lordship.
To that extent, no problem.
Lordship.
For which the director shall notify the study centers of the selected NCT recognized teacher education institutes of the state.
Lordship.
The director shall make necessary arrangement for so and so, so and so.
Lordship.
So it should be a teacher education institute. That means like the B.Ed colleges and all those things. Now you come to page 27.
Don Bosco.
Normal school is a teacher training institute.
Lordship.
Basic school, normal school. Now see the school which is there in the study center.
But this is not the dispute, Lordship. What is, what
My question is,
Lordship.
today, normal school is not before me.
Lordship.
It's Don Bosco who is before me.
Lordship. Now, to that extent, Lordship, no dispute is it. What I am disputing, Lordship, it was instruction of the central government to complete the course within a period of 2 years. That is from 2017 to 2019. Lordship, if these institute admissions were given in the year 2018 and 2019, that is the issue, Lordship. If they were not given.
My only worry is whether the students have been taken for a ride.
No, they are not even included in the 27,000 Lordship. This course was meant for only those 27,000 teachers working without training. Lordship will have to clarify first
I'll
whether.
not clarify. When you have said this, I'll go by this order.
Lordship,
It might be.
presently,
Next case
Lordship,
of Likiba, heard Mr. J. Abedin, item number, item number 60,
Item 60.
M.E. Mahmood. Or item number 35, what Likiba, heard Mr. J. Abedin, Current counsel for the petition, respondents will take it. I see. A similar order, my dear.
Lordship, what I'm saying.
Thank you.
Lordship,
And I've got it.
the problem is, Lordship, there, no documents are there that you were enrolled, that fees were deposited. Not what's a high level inquiry
You-
going on under.
You
PCM
still have
level.
time.
No,
And consider the matter.
This is correct, my lord. The high level inquiry against their officer, not against us.
That is the issue.
No, he is right. Your officers have gone beyond their assigned power in this matter. You read page 25.
No.
Read that, you will come to know. And then whatever,
I-
you have agreed, so I have no problem. My conscience is clear now. I can pass that similar order.
Highly obliged.
I will
Highly obliged.
appropriate instruction from the authority.
You need not have disposed it of. It's your headaches. Go ahead. You pass orders. Incorporate all those there.
But some issues are there, Lordship.
I don't know. I'm
Lordship will first thing, Lordship will consider.
not even interested.
No, I'm only submitting, Lordship. Maybe it will be your assistance to your Lordship. Lordship, it was meant for only 27,000 teachers, Lordship. Those who were working.
That authority will examine.
But here, Lordship will find many Lordship, those who are not working.
Examine in read petition.
See, that is a subsidiary issue.
Lordship.
But the main issue is
Grant of-
whether they could have taken admissions on their own. They have taken admissions on their own. The admissions should have been taken by the teacher training institutes. then send the students to this. Then there would have been no problem. Here you permitted them to take admissions.
Yes, Lord.
How can you?
And they accepted the 80% of the fees from us.
That is their statement, Lordship. That
No, no,
record
no,
is
we
not
have
available.
record.
Let them show the record.
No, they might have paid it. Your officers might have
We
accepted
have
it.
annexed,
That
we
is
have
the
annexed.
ifs and buts, Lordship. That is hypothetical. Let them show, Lordship, or we will show, Lordship. Records are not available, Lordship.
You go and pass that order,
Even if,
taking order.
Lordship, even if your Lordship passes any order at this stage, Lordship, nothing is with the SCRT, everything is with the.
Already.
So that's what
Lordship.
we have asked the earlier order was
Secretary.
that the elementary education secretary shall pass an order.
Yes.
No, what I'm submitting.
But I
Lordship,
was not-
Your
not-
Lordship is
Wait,
taking
wait,
up this
Mr.
matter.
I was not agreeing to that. I was not agreeing to that. Then they, rightly so, a similar order was passed.
Order is there.
Then I wanted somebody from SCRT to come and tell me. You have told me that this is permissible. Nothing more is required.
Yes.
Nothing more is required.
Better and
And I'm humbly praying, Lordship will grant me one opportunity to file one affidavit.
No.
At least the facts will come
No,
before your
no,
Lordship.
no, you file appeal. There is already an order, 11 of our coordinate bench. I can't go beyond that.
Lordship.
My only query was whether they could take admissions or not. Once you say they can, what is more? That's the end of the matter. Because that was only thing that was pricking me. I was, in the first half, I was behind Mr. Mahmood and Mr. Abedin.
Lordship. But that notification is there, but so far as Danbosal is concerned, Lordship.
That's a line litigation. What am I doing? The secretary, while considering the representations, shall also take into account the prescriptions made in the notifications of value. Shall also take into account the prescriptions as made in the notification dated 26/4/2017. Notification number AEE 410/2016/16
Yes.
dated 26/4/2017.
Yes.
Full stop. Huh? Full stop.
So Lordship has disposed of in terms of the earlier.
And I have added one line.
While adding state of representation, considering the case.
Consider whatever it is then, whatever
I-
it's
I
requested,
get that.
representation, I think representation দিব নালাগে, case will delay. Must I'll look into it.
Coming under 59.
But Mr. Naik, look into it.
Lordship, that lady is under, behind the bar.
Why am I worried about?
Apply for it.
Yes, Mr. Gondol.
May I please, Lord? My lord, we have challenged the, my lord, impugned approval order of the school management committee that your lordship will find.
Now tell me, whether there was a meeting on 6/11 or there was no meeting on.
No meeting.
Come to your affidavit. Come to the vernacular. Page 18. Read from the 1, 2, 3, third line, middle.
Affidavit.
আমি ওটি ওরিটা পেলে ও really? Read that. You got it?
আমি অতি পৰিতাপেৰে আপোনাক জনাবলৈ বাধ্য
26.
Page 18, page 18.
18.
Or you come to page 27.
27.
বিনীত সম্মান পূর্বকে
Yes. উক্ত
তবে জনাও যে
জুরি কমিটির
No, you read that first line only. শিক্ষা খণ্ডৰ অধীনত
শিক্ষাখণ্ড অধীনত চুৱাপাতা চতুৰ্থ খণ্ড গাঁৱত পশ্চিম চুৱাপাতা প্ৰাথমিক বিদ্যালয়ত যোৱা 6/11/2023
তাৰিখে
তাৰিখত
SMC গঠন
SMC গঠন
কৰিবলৈ
কৰিবলৈ এখন
এখন
সভা
সভা বহে।
উক্ত সভা ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰী অভিভাৱকসকলক প্ৰাধান্য নিদি CRC শেখ ফৰিদ চাহাবে বিলাসীপাৰা চহৰৰ পৰা অভিভাৱকবিহীন কেইজনমান সুচক্ৰান্ত 5জনীয়া
So right, wrong, there was a meeting.
There was a meeting, but from the meeting,
But your case is
jury
that there was
committee,
no meeting. How can we reconcile? There might have been some illegalities in that meeting,
in the meeting,
but there was a meeting where you were also there.
but from the meeting, my lord, five person was, my lord, chosen to constitute the committee. They are not the, my lord, member, they are not the guardian.
But you
this
did
debate.
not on 11/12, this letter, you wrote only on 11/12 when the meeting was on 6,
11, 12, then
6/11.
another, my lord, letter, lordship will find at page 24, lordship will see.
40,
Page 24.
24.
Yes.
Okay. Read the vernacular one.
Yes. With reference to the subject stated above, I have the honor to inform you that a hearing is,
Okay, fine. In this hearing, you say that only those two were called, we were not called. I'm not in that. But in the original meeting, you were there. There might have been some. But your contention that there was no meeting, that is not correct.
now meeting was held. Now, my lord,
No,
the nature of
You see your pleadings. Your pleading is no meeting.
5 person was chosen
You come to your
from
pleadings.
the committee, from the meeting, and they constitute the committee. It is not that they are the, my lord, guardian of the students. Now, jury committee, what is the function, power and function of the jury committee? Under the provision of Act and the rules, my lord, there is no provision, such provision. The jury committee will constitute the committee. Where from, my lord, jury committee has come?
Yes.
Here, my lord, petitioner is also a parent guardian member of the committee.
He has resigned
Well, here, my lord,
at page 37. Why did you resign?
Because he was interested for the post of president. And, my lord, his name was taken in the committee as a member
where he has
without,
submitted, my lord.
without taking consent. from
Okay,
him.
My lord,
fine.
this is submitted before
Okay,
the director, my lord.
Fine. Agar Ali was a member, serial number 7. He did not become president. Fine. Then you resigned. This committee was given on 12/12.
12.
Before that, why did you say no? Why didn't you say no?
Before that,
Before that,
yes.
on 6 itself.
Yes, before that also.
Where?
Before that
Show me.
he is raised object,
Sorry.
he is objected to that. The first complaint was.
No, where because this committee, this body was already formed on 6th with you.
6, yes.
You were also incorporated
Yes,
in there.
as per their.
So from 6th you knew.
Knew.
If you were not interested, why did you continue? Why did you
On
not?
7th, he has a loss complaint,
No, I'm saying withdrawal.
withdrawal.
Complaint and withdrawal, two different things.
Now, withdrawal is my lord, his priority. He can withdraw, he cannot withdraw.
So
That
the
is his up to
complaints
him.
that he had been made,
Now, once he has decided.
we will not on his, because you told me, you are telling he wanted to become the president, he could not become president, so he withdrew.
Yes.
So this whole exercise that he's been carried out is only because of the fact that he did not become a president.
Now, 3-4 days now, apart from this, my lord, this.
We'll issue a notice, not more than that. Not satisfied.
Now, section.
Conduct. And Mr. Mandal, what is your right?
Yes, I have read. I am a guardian of the students. I have
Okay,
right.
fine. There are hundreds of guardians. Anybody will become.
Yes, no. Anybody may not, they may not, my lord, interested. I am interested. So I have approached this honorable court.
It is for 3 years.
3 years.
They have joined already.
It's not a question of joining, my lord. Approval is given. Now they will.
Their approval given means they have taken over. Approval was given on 12th. We are today
Now,
on.
interestingly, in the, my lord, lordship will find the improved order, approval order.
Okay. Lekha. You have your instructions in the matter. What has happened? On the next date, we want that.
Yes.
Mr. Mandal, I'm making your interim prayer returnable. Heard Mr. M. Mandal, M.E. Mandal for Learning Council for the petition. Also heard Mr. P.K. Bora for P.K. Bora Standing Council Elementary Education Department, and also Mr. B. Chaudhary, Learning Council for the No, SSA. SSA also. Issue notice returnable in 4 weeks. Mr. P.K. Bora takes, appears and accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 1, 2, 3.
Not
four,
one, my lord. 2, 3, and 4, my lord. One shift.
One. One who will appear. One through the office of the senior government standing, the petitioner to take steps on respondent number 1 through the senior government advocate Assam. Respondent number 2, 3,
And 4.
4. P.K.
And
Bora.
5 and 1, my lord.
1 and 5 to Korea through the office of the senior government advocate Assam. 2, 3, 4 P.K. Bora. 6, 7, 8, and 9 by Mr. B. Chaudhary. Petitioner to take steps, no formal notice be sent. However, extra copies of the petition be furnished by the petitioner within 2 days. Full stop. Petitioner to take steps on respondents number 10 to 25 by registered post with AD. Steps within 2 days. Full stop. List this matter on 4 weeks of 30/01/2024. So the interim prayer is issue notice on the prayer for interim relief. Same is also made returnable on 31/2024. Full stop. On the next day, the departmental councils shall place before this court their stand on the issues raised by the petitioner in the present proceedings. Full stop.
That may I period of thing.
No.
Pendency may not be bar to dispose of my complaint.
Pendency of the petition shall not be a bar for the respondents to consider the representation submitted by the petitioner in the matter. Yes. Okay. My very confusion again, my